See, okay. What's it? B, we are inside here.
About from
Okay.
Video ko ba ka ay Abusuapanin NLP.
Masa mun kama en ko di. Mun kama en ko no ame ko ka. Ada. Kela.
Kofi kwa tinamwe.
Onika sebia ba kan wa ha.
Mama ni mutum manko. Aya monko amefona katoto na yedu. Ni abla dibaje ni brada na obeto mo aya.
Kono I did this you bia. So bia no what this no. Hwe. Abusuapanin ba akopɛ. Hwe. Abusuapanin no.
Said ya osi kono otumu se asi ya Abusuapanin enkasa ne na enokra kwame akwa se bloggers ni bibebre ensam de ateno nyesa na ye kano nti ama eya na akwa ensem bebre e de aba na isi ano se ye behu de akwakosi ni de yentumi ehu de ekoso sisi yi na osha obia pese otie de akwakosi ewubusia na nke busia tumi ewo se ana no kakra de manya nka ye ni baji pa bet apame akwa se ebusunya entimi enkasa emfa ma sisi ya mekasa eti ama bloggers ni na so aye ready say at least ka ebusunya ka bibi kire hia na nka yeso yetimi edibi akọ na yeso yetimi akoka eti in fact aha ye bidemeja eti sisi ya no yetimi hu ye ekọ na yenhwe eti sisi ya no ye course man ko hia wono em de ekwakosi sisi ye de eti Abusuapanin ena ekofo na car no na je se enye Abusuapanin enye na ka yenya kakra na o sa bibi kakra guemu a na ka ehu eja na ize yakwa ne sen yo daddy yakwa ne sen yakwa ne sen yo ebusia
Onika sebia ba kan wa ha. Oka bibia ma kwa
wayo
Ntam Kɛseɛ omo ye metwa na bontin da bi abusua
enti no ekome akwa se ebusia de o se ende de ka no nkasa eti emo edi
Yeah, you go. Why? Overcome the papa on a cacasa. Yeah, but
Abusuapanin of your making some also that never hanum.
Yes, yes, BBA day. You come icon, a lumba. But yes, still, I want to person more rushy. No more you. It's not Yentiasi. Yentiasi until say, even who at the Kodia Potier day, a kuno, because there's rumors circulating. Say, oh, I didn't get back. You will now, you know, and your back. Yes, yeah, we go hospital, but BB she sent us. And because of that, yes, I am confused. Into ni say, ye pese, ye optosi for fro. With that, you know, you be understanding. Sa masa dia, ye ntiasi say, ombe roshi, no my ye, yeah.
Unia Abusuapanin or offer say, man, Brempomaa say, Asu-B, but ya come.
Oh, me ankasa na me buafu no I aggressive me PA because niam a omo ye no entwa kwam enti ma me PA enti e ho de ma hu bibia ya
I'm so the court asem no mo ko court asem dey abefi no
e na make am e ho de ma anti bibia de minim se court asem e different e na we nso ntam kan nso e different
still no jina baby ojina na say yes
why not me yeah when I'm speaking the right and I'm not afraid yeah ye hu de ku Daddy Lumba, yen tiasie. So tiasie. Yeah. Any titia.
It's the same say my Brempomaa Abusuapanin san kwa ye ba ko a.
Oh no, because you Brempomaa mini Abusuapanin ye ba ko. Abra wa hu ye kum ni nua.
Ba se nyina wa ha na hu say woni Abusuapanin aye tu a chere
say any dey say just like you. Omo na e force no. Se be oji down for echi ya na obo aba.
Omo na e force.
Oh no, me can say that. Because we are not but the minim na maker. Thought yes here. Ye minim na me den maker. So no what can say. Me na can say. Ye hu de kum. Onu wo nua ni nua no. E na me wo faase no a. Ye nti ase mo yin nsiesie bia. Ade ase.
Enti ese na wo say monti ase na nanu say mon ko ba ko na che say ye nyini se ba ko na mo kan na ebetimi abaso.
Oh betima baso in a sense say. Omo ti ase say yen ko ye optosi no fofora. Won ti de me kan ase. Yeah, also tiase.
Yeah, I say yes in ye munyo man so de ya pe video ko na.
I pe video gu ni pa kro na okope video gu ya na busuani bi gina ho na utimi yi obi di hia yam ekope bibi gu. Na ke say because of that in na ke say bibi wo. Okay. Me nyina hobi. Akosia Brempomaa ni hobi. Abusuapanin bi ani ho. Na wo oba na asep wo ye mpna no. Wuni wunuya etimi koyi ni yemu ade egu a mo se bibisa good oh Kevin na osa ono abrochi asetena nti wo mu ni mo hwe wo ma ideas no eni saa ayi no eno anse ogina ha na wo hwe woni bibia
yemu ade no so asai so a this e be ne den no mo tumi sifu no
o se
no se yemu ade na this asai omo tugma na se a e be ne den that
ne de doctors na ne be ye ene e simple kra on betuma ye I need a mint but news I in I yati, yeah, audio need a bunting. Yeah, now rumors be answers true. Yeah, rumors. Someone I'm nam as you say, be no crabbing and yanocre. And Timmy Fee said not say no crack. And into crown am I as you confused. Thought yes here.
To say no, Abusuapanin am autopsy na so.
I hold your name. Yeah.
They say Abusuapanin am pina autopsy na so. Wo de wo mprima uba na yi na nkoso.
Never on the land. Some your ba waka say me oba me ba no. Me be maintain am go fast no. Yeah, me mpene. And yes, almost force kra na omu sie kra na ye mpene.
Yeah. It's almost force ye na anya de abeku.
No, me nkobi. Because the kwan a omo de me fast kra no enye fe. Could you believe we say Accra? I don't know. ye kwa akra no omo kohwe body no meti ho omo amfrɛ me
when the kohwe body no man
Abusuapani ene onua baako bi tie de meka no Abusuapani ene onua baako bi ene ye de kohwe body meti ho omo amfrɛ me nana baako di akire odi akire te say John ye Mark emra ye bua Yesu Kristo for Mark asuafo ni nyina Mark ne timi kwa ahemfie odi akire sa owura mochiro o ma mana enwura mochiro wow ati aso let you say there's something behind what you say yeah
that is say obi castle say announce say e be bi announce so because the former nyame na mu yeye na
nyame de emfa sem man sa say nyame boa de oboa no ho fama nyame ni nyina hypocrisy yeah hypocrisy because obi boss him say ana ka say fama nyame a okura we be ho aboa so ma say we say ba kun atu ati fama nyame e be yie sa is similar he's trying to slap me he stuck my back
Daddy luma obonyum pa na me kai na nyumba kuri o se makramo
enyum kra no akofa asem aba no obonyum what is obo Abusuapani bidin yes no ne yaka eni nyina sebse bia bu ani agusu ana chinchina wo pese okosi e wo fast ne sa just like that oni nkrofo obi kai busy bodies outsiders na ma form kuo ne niema na mu twa ntoma ne niema sa ne ye no never omuni won me so me kwata no hwa no me ma dwene ne nyi se niema ntie bia na omo abuma fa so na me ka se me ne omo koshia ankran omo ma me di kan e ka se me ni kan no omo ba not knowing said so omo take some weeks ayo omo niema adi aso why not I'm plain when I'm saying the truth I'm not afraid. Yeah, Abusuapani no, and then the outside bodies, all those busy bodies, they are forming something. Yeah, they are getting something from behind. That's it. Oh yeah, me mami nuya ba. Yeah, me mami nuya. Me mami nuya. Yeah, me mami. Mami abra benhine. Onuya. Eba. Oh no mami no omo mami na ye penny na me mami ye last born omo ye nuanom miensa nti Abusuapani ni mami na ye penny na ba ku di mfimfi na me mami abra behine na ye den abra behine na wo amisa na owo Georgina na owo me ofaya poku mami ko papa ko toti ase nti Abusuapani ni line nko ye nyina ye abusua but omo line nko toti ase nti ma ya aggressive no. Yes. Ye ne moja kan wo fire poku ode bobo onyom no. Afia so abusua di nhyiamu metumani a antikoni ne ya amesa no. Georgina Jamfi. Eye me ye mimi di nachi no. E na wo fire poku. Mimi nie ba me akwantuo ni nti. Na nsɛmsɛm no kɔ so na mini ha. Ye nti de bibia ye silent. E wo fa kan me. Ono lumba hu me wo me wo fa ba ko pe ye ni hwe ni. Enti na me se me mpene no. Se enti na nka me bufu ya wo mo se me mra bonten no. Because no mo hwa me na me ka ebam. Yeah. Sanity. Ya mo modern memra. Mi so se me ka. Mo modern man mra. Mu hu mani mu a mo hwa mani mi yi.
Ofa ma sifom na ye ni command.
Mi sifam. Akosia wo. Na wo ne hwan?
Me Daniel na. Over.
Only darling.
Daniel. Over koko ni na.
Daniel wan.
Over.
Hello?
Edson. Koko ni na e ka wasan ka incident bi ku.
Enra. There was a Roman father, they're not friend who say Lumba manager. There was a call Pambo, I may be more say, I command a card says in December, a year in the back, send a walk found.
Oh, no, make a baby, make a munti. Missy, say, you show me who you come Lumba, Mrs. Sutton. Young Jimmy, who you come Lumba, a year near there, Master Basocre Maso.
It's not card now, watching the alternative.
Also, no selfish interest.
Offer a year, Lumba, the official page of Facebook near other social media, they will post no. I'm Mama Price of Yo.
What's it?
Lumba, the official page, Facebook near there. And then my own postify a year, Mama Quayana said,
No. Obi ti say Beneza, Ekotna Hokaso, I up to senior idea, what boy. Up to sini nyina ye forgery.
Nyina ye forgery. Enti of also talks in 4G.
Why not? Because I'm social media so ABC say. Anything you hear no. Anything you hear no. What you say? Yeah. Say you are the Kodia Portia, you cool no. So first up to you know, yen tiasie. And NTICH na NTICH report na the beche me no subject me the report ache me ma me kwan na me so me kwaya media no so I think exactly what report here no crowd na me so me kwaya media won tiase
Rush Hour Foundation GhPage Media say Christmas with the widows. Just say, I couldn't afford so. I'm with the bronya no be a why. This won't know where I want. Mine never did you want so. And GhPage Media say, Mom ran on so more. Yawobia, Mom ran I am a grand for your ninja. He said, Bear many fear now, Samaba. Bear many fear. I said, many wa, I couldn't afford Omubedi Dane. Yameson Pasonisa will be Korean Yanka, and here couldn't afford. And T. Mumakaya home, Rush Hour Foundation, Mumra, Christmas with widows, Mumra, Rush Hour say, Mumra, Christmas with the widows, and here couldn't afford Mumra. Christmas with the widows, GhPage for say Mumra. Christmas with the widows, share. And yet your body birthday, Nikunube Wajano. Now I be Kunani, Nanso Abanesa, Ebine CCA, Monshe, a defense minister, environmental minister. Omofrim, say same, on you know why you could afford. And until a Rush Hour Foundation, I say, one man in Copa, one man in your part. GhPage Media say, Mumra, Christmas with the widows, Mumra, Rush Hour Foundation, Mumra, Christmas with the widows, Rashad, they say, Mumra, Christmas with the widows, Mumra, my baby, shall cram for Mumra, Christmas with the widows.
Rasharians, are you ready for your favorite Rush Hour show with the one and only El Supremo, the blogging Supremo, international Supremo, Supremo numero uno. Rasharians, are you ready for your favorite Rush Hour show with the one and only El Supremo, the blogging Supremo, international Supremo, Supremo numero uno. Rasharians, are you ready for your favorite Rush Hour show with the one and only El Supremo, the blogging Supremo, international Supremo, Supremo numero uno. Rasharians, are you ready for your favorite Rush Hour show with the one and only El Supremo, the blogging Supremo, international Supremo, Supremo numero uno. Rasharians, are you ready for your favorite Rush Hour show with the one and only El Supremo, the blogging Supremo, international Supremo, Supremo numero uno. Rasharians, are you ready for your
Abusuapanin Yema Obibia Kobe GhPage TV. We did say Adom any ahwe nti no Obibia ehwo ye. Abusa Yema Obibia wo hwe me wa ugina ba bia wo bia wo hwe me free wo GhPage TV wo YouTube and GhPage News bia no. Be mo akwa ba na happy new month. Yewra afefo for crème new month. I can't just 2 months na ekwa yewra bo so from aka just 2 months na yewura afefo from ebekoye afina ise no ade ache okura wadi afi yenum se 2025 ade atitiriw ade adofo ade ni pampempem afiri akọ na oba ade ne tiase na nyankopon hwe yeso de ye do de betwa wi eti hwe kran na memo bibia akwaba abuja sabe we me live like I said on GhPage TV on YouTube and GhPage News e wo Facebook ye be din komo ye be bon komo ba bejeji nchichi mu one ma bebre ho we have a lot of stories I ba be cover ye be din komo afa Ntam Kɛseɛ koso e wo Manhyia nei ye be kan wasem ensi ho no ma what is say a member of parliament our sitting member of parliament a leading mob say nkonkobo galamsey mo fight galamsey soja for mo fight galamsey no ye ko bo mo to the state police station na ye mumura o je nchi omonwe ye be di nkomo na ye busa say ndisi for no den na omoye afa ho ensi wo no ma the Trump US president Trump say or set up things up a bench o ma beto ahye Nigeria for so if you are not careful ye be bu mo di so be bu mo ye be di nkomo ai ye be di nkomo na hwede tie Nigeria for na nkasa kra so abe responding we will talk about it and there is another expose here yenu baba ko on so wie eye SS was say head teacher ono eka ketekete go repu no ibidi hunkomo this and many more other stories and one maybe the hunkomo titana se benko bia and e be no papa ye brain nti no na bibia aye okay answer na me ko introduce me guest enemy nua bema aba no ma me fa against the next 10 seconds enchia omo so esena yetimi di nkomodidie April best deal door-to-door shipping best deal door-to-door shipping seven countries say opeso de name free UK ereba Ghana UK to Ghana and one best deal door-to-door shipping for my number the frame baby o UK ba befa baby Ghana ereba kwa ma so opeso personal shopping cry and so be ya ma wunya problem bia sa so na eye ose kromadu ne seven countries say on the 13th of December eye fufu party on a pack the Sanka edition eba so live fufu party on a pack the Asanka edition on the 13th of December. Yakwe ni meka munse mbebracho. Ticket in just 50 cedis per bra na be chele. Medi hunkomo. Na meka was 3p gallon mixture so say hojojo ni me nkoyi wo system ni ma and one 3p gallon mixture blood pressure with sugar level. Jare bia we how no menstrual pains no wo chiro. Ai 3p gallon mixture na wo hia. Bo any heba shop na kwaje odi. Open the door to an numbers na friend edi hunkomo. Sana Zamvi construction man insu fie ma from scratch to finish opeso ye firada e fi mono na pese wosi anything aye fa fie ho de dancing won ko ade and one is Zamvi construction and services for number friend na ono so emmo kama na nice boy be your POP na ma on the POP hino no be your POP ama tatahwe and interior decor de no a nice boy enterprise executive senators international school so that so enrollment and so gem cry from crèche to junior high school for Banabra, American School of Ghana, exchange programs, and other things on my baby Albano. They told them so before Bano free. Na SS, Executive International School for so at the Hujumana Yabuana Bibia Kama. Emulate herbal supplement and also so Abba. I was a medi bibi who come at your ne. Medi home come pa deep. A year draw, your papa can tank at the bay just once an oko. Na FD4 and tear drew Hujai. You bid home come and sana yaquine. Your friend emulate herbal supplement etikaime abusha ibidi hunkomo kwawu
Supremo
abusha family ko kwatana se Asu-B
Supremo International Supremo
Asu-B
Supremo numero 1
kwaku yaba
Supremo Monday yes Monday
yatena sese ni so de nem se bibia be kama
stop
oba de ne kan ho a yente asemoni bia na de
exactly
ne de na se e de ma no abusa nya me ne kwaku nko na bidi nkomo
yes
me amini abema on etim hwepe me ne champo busa na se nku no to
de no to no because yes that 80s no ni one nam say Supremo why what's that
I was a big Ben. Efia Big Ben. I was a Big Ben. That Big Ben multimedia no. Big Ben I say.
Apum bibia bako.
A Big Ben so kala fe pa o.
Share.
I'm a big bang.
Who said down with the apostle? Now no sir, and how ya are street Timberland mobile. How ya big Ben somehow because
from where I come from where I come from. Anybody come.
Supremo.
Of course, now we are all expecting this.
Yes.
At the map, and it has come up. Friday in the Ebekono, Okaya, Omoko Court Friday. Nobody expected it. Ubiani na CC in BC. Yemame Akosi Brempomaa, dead Lumba, the elder sister.
Yes.
Obiana Noa or the open show, Ntam Kɛseɛ Ebo, Abusuapanin. Efa Ninia. Dead lumber funa da ho na ma brempo dead lumber funa da ho ko ma bro asem ma brempo na me dead lumber funa da ho asem e ma ya chindebia e ma mo ba suma kwa hene ho e ma ye ka se na mo ma me hia o ma hia menim se na sama hene tena so sama hene ba no ye bo videos a masa pay attention ya bo videos a na Abusuapanin hage ni ofa ase fefe ne mforo ho ya bobo those all those videos and it was very beautiful very nice we say hene ni age we say Abusua no modo nicely omo wie ye no na eye Abusuapanin ono anu nua ba ko ono no muso ye Akosi Brempomaa ofa what is it lumba ofa
no ofa
ono no US friend of Apoku ono so abagana onto ono so grant interview o say Abusua omo ka se mo Manhyia wono the book of fuman so repie because so music cancer mo hu ni so omo kan ye because from what we have heard yet abonte dey yatin ye say Abusua nananom yes am hin tena so
yes
otena konya no so otena so wie oteti asem teti we aro teti we asem wie no Ntam Kɛseɛ no man kan wasem
okay
because Abusuapanin anfa mo so etino sama hin say omo kofi no mo koka but ochiro mo muti ase say funu ni de e Abusua de but omo kofi no mo fa yi nkoto yi na Friday omo nsamra kokumo video bi amede be ma but before e be koso no Big Ben he was right there Big Ben na otewo and the program nti antimi anko manager koye ti manager ba no say Big Ben bese ne yenko yi na de esi e ko ba mane
de esi e bia
ba mane ti Big Ben wa Big Ben no mo ko ba bi
media
and mo ko Manhyia
sabe pepe
e dey kusi here
okay let me start from and I know your call court now umusa question the last time and me am vivid answer but me ma sha see free ho
okay
ebra ye ma me ne kan Ntam Kɛseɛ no ehwa na obi pie ho a wo ka se wa kire
dua
good ehwa no ko fon ti ase se omo ba no na wo hene ni di akire na achia me ni di akire na asese according to me information kakra na me verifications am here wo ho no immediate na ye ma me no epie mu ewo ho no ela me hu se entoma different a se wa kɔ ahemfie da bia no ahenkwaafo na ewo wo ho no omota wo tumfo ntoma bia mostly omota afira ti san toma ni bi ena na afira da man no
okay
enti he in the case say according to me investigation am here na say na ya maame no aye ready say oba be ka sa asam ne dada ti say be ya ye be nyansi suo nti ena na chiame no so wo ho
eti no se metiase a one the ochin de dua ne bai
sabe pepe
because na omo ya we so oba be kantam
yes
eti no mba be chin de dua
yes per me investigation
from the munya
ye no
okay
ada say je no kre and na say angel
but because the oti here
yes because of say the man ko fon ti ase ne say court there and lawyers ne bi a bloggers e koshia mu na but all of a sudden and at the moment na nkasa na wo ka asam na and a man no so raising the voice can say machi with the
it seems say the man no ya way
yes
I say ahenkwafo ni bia
yes I will nim say be koso
dada okay
fast forward and now pa miduro 6 o'clock miduro ja obia
adai
say asam say be ya kan atiefo no ya so for no be tia it says no me to do na sabe ya mpira hompo
piko konkon mo
sorry
eti anche na me hu say Abusuapanin nkura ni bia di kan aba
okay
no mo baaye no na me no mu di nkomo kaka na off camera na me bisa on say na
and no more expectation to say so and the omo nkasa na omo jai ni nyina de ama na nan mo ahemfo ye beti omo beti
de na
omo beka it interview crowd enya de say omo beka am so me crowd enya interview as but me person me omo way forward that omo dey facing this thing omo so che omo adwen say omo de omo ready say omo ba be tie de na nan beka eti me ne wo kasanche na me hu say me ma me Brempomaa so abe pack ne car wotim
okay
obaye no wansi from otena car no mu che kakra eti otena car no mu che ya na me hu say chama eba to pack ebi mu friend sa oso present no penny so present no ay
to pack na mo dem no so
present no but social media force to pack na eno mo de be friend enti said they see friend no bia no ho asem na making said obeti ase enti Abusuapanin bae no na yese enkomodie kakra ko so no ne team a omo so di kan ho ne bomu fefefe ekowura ahemfie to mu kowura ahemfie na nche na mu se me ma me Brempomaa so ene na busua kakra enso ebo anan ekowura ahemfie ho
okay
anche me trasem no to z na what ase
me tie pa
anche ene hu se Abusuapanin ene na busua sapi
okay
na ya ma me Brempomaa so ene na busua so apie ante o
okay
na se na da asem ye nya nka ye tuogu obi anso se won kasa enti na rie ya pempen so a die besie enti kwansi na se hu se Abusuapanin ene na busua asaye ewurem ahemfie ho na ya ma me Brempomaa so ni na busua esa ebewurem no omuwurem no na me site a man bi na ni buofu kakra na omuka se won mesene no remu hadwen na enche no made camera to so na sebesebi bibi kura o manum munya abotre ma me na menye yi na ne brofo no ma me hu se won free Ghana na se o free Ghana kura watena abuchi kakra eti mi busebusem na chese eye tadulumba wofa poku ene sa papa no eti na ni mood ni dimi na odi wura ho no kura na nye fesa eti omukọ inside ona eja yete abonten twen die besi ti ehọ na na yeti bi ti bloggers ni nyina ji bum wura ahemfie ho na se na de die na se ti wura ho na ahemfo no esa pamo yese da bi mo ahwere ya obi asem mo ahwe kura ti mi bo obi dua wo ho enti munya abotre se de wo mu bia no mo beti enti nya afi na mo person temo abeje di asem a ye ka ne kokuom ene ye de epie baaye ti kwansi ene hu se Abusuapanin apia bonten
to pack
ai we pia bonten ene ya se Abusuapanin be ka bibi kakra ene okogina ne ka ho anche ne ya ma me Brempomaa ensu pie ya na oba but Abusuapanin epie ni dimina no was different na se de kakra bi e woni mfunum at a point in time na ya ma me Brempomaa nso oba no na se de kakra bi aba ni mfunum at a point in time eti me dey na me expect say there is a good news ahead of this yes eti ni ye so mo mienu ko obi be kasa obi anzo ye na adwen say on kasa eti na obi be ka kire ya ma me Brempomaa say Abusuapanin wo ne ka ni mu wa na bra na onhu ni enhu say ye solve issue no eti me hu ya ne say ya ma me Brempomaa impunity and was sign na chi na Abusuapanin ka no ho ena me hu say Abusuapanin so aba na ntumum and we hear mammy awa two. Awa two no answer why and fianoa say the Judas in a fee you say a odo pan fiano na yama pay at the free your mammy a course or it's any and yasam ketwa ewo hono it's na ubia a site and say asubia ye paid ye aba finally it's in your bloggers caption there Abusuapanin kiss Mame Brempomaa and everybody was doing that. Now you said Asundiaba. Fast forward. And then me say who say man na wo be wum ni nimu nya fe no. Abo a na nimu na wo di free other side enye. No me dem entiase. Me entiase no. E be da basa na ne brofu no ohurugum no chese. O make allegations na tension I said odona aba no nyina tension atmosphere no ss saba ono no so nti ko fo bisa say sa pepepe to nkofo bisa na we nso na hwan like question na nkofo bisa o na we nso ya hwan ne nko oh let the lumba wo fo ne say ah okay kwaku samson akwa bi sin ne wo fafo bi o mo hadwen obi no hwe na won twema wo mo wo ho enti ye benu tie na no asem na so de o kire nyina se wo no de komo na ekoso no kra de na ni nye ho e ma ni pia bonten kra na no de ne wo pese wo hu no o mama na hu de a nya de so obepene ene de o make interviews ne ade a aten say public
ya hwe ama omo ati
enti fast forward ye hu ya ne se aso obi etutu ne car ne ade na many manager ye nya information ne se omo ba lodge ho ewo atum nti fast ene saba ho ti e be gina ho be 2 hours e gina form o ye be bi gina kwa ne pampam ye ne ade but ye te ho a nti kwansi na mu se emantie bi din komo na komo ne ye mete se ye make it to the media na enkofo nti ase because omo mislead kissing na Abusuapanin kissing ye no omo fan other way round say e bi Manhyia kura bo asem na to agu but asem na ye kokan ye nyina no ekowie say name from Abusuapanin's side no for na no feel omo ho no off camera no kire say eye mpemfo atena so say yemfa asem no yenyim free court yemfa nkofie nkoka cause Abusuapanin ampem so na yenka na sunwe nye den emlant ye yiri asem ni nyina court odien ye koyi ni nyina akofie ayede akoka na peace ahede asset
enti eno ntino mo lawyer office no obu koyi case na ba fi
aha de tie ne say sana omo no ka kire me
okay
at a point in time enti pen komo na e course wo ni nyina ye se saade a omo yi asem no mrafie na omo meka ne fie na bibia nso entutwa na omo sanfa information mra on the Friday
okay
that was the conversation I mean from the side of Abusuapanin enti ye ba ha say no and information per enkomo di e course wo no eni ye tie bi ti anche na omo a be pin media na say momra na wo matete se media na so Abusuapanin ekisi ye ma me Brempomaa ni ntino asem no so atwa hwi ni ho ye twam omo se ntesa it was serious like and then Judas kissing na baso ana na nkofo nte omo ho ase ye kura ye media fo ye gina ho no ye nte ho ase se e ba ne sei na omo se ka asem no ho no omo se ka asem no e wo ho no enti ye bopini ye ma me Brempomaa and I watch them say Okasai.
You also video no. All right. But I was ya mo video no me ba na ben ansa to aso. Ti ben so mo me.
Okay. Yet me PMO e wo Manhyia. Na after say PMO e wo Manhyia no video bi circulate e wo social media I dey misconception bebebe aba. Ene po bebebe ene dia ba beto abonten say ye ma me akosra Brempomaa woni Abusuapanin kofi wo so sabrede. Asumje aba ama Manhyia abo asem na to agu na ye maame e won nsem bi opese woka maame e ba ne sen enem kopie mo Manhyia ba ne sen
edi kan no Manhyia otimi bo asem tugu sa Manhyia otimi mo asem tugu sa ena ye shey me ne me wo fa won nsem kan enti ne kohyia onananom eso asem no omo de yi atoyi so omo kire se me ne me wo fa no ye nchia se ye ka asem no nti omo se ye nkone nkoka na ofie enye nne no ana ye ka asem no ye nka hwe enti ne mi gina na mi gina na emom tel se me kwa ko hu me wo fa e wo fie na fe ye di yi atoyi nti omo se de wo ebesi no ye nsan fa emoaye no mra Friday
me hu se mfia no bi akoso Enfiano ina ense edisa misconception aba eba ni sen.
Oh, supporters munya botre. Bloggers injina munya botre. Na kire say yenko menchia me wofa. Ye da ho abusua yenka say nra na wofa ni we. Ana ne de nya me wofa no no. Enti ye dan abusua ne da ho. Misunderstanding na aba. Enti nananom kire say yenchia na yonko kansam no ofie na Friday yemfa mu ayemra wo enti se wo fanso ebam me ana me wo afemafo no ha enti me sra mo ma mo lusu hope we are still Oh, not nipa bebre wa around almost so enemies. Wontimi muna da bia o. Wow, nipa de wontimi muna da bia. Enti na omomọ mpa ye na nya ye hwehwe no Awurade nyama ye. Na be ye mfa ye to ye. Na autopsy ne ne akeka ho nde nde sese ba so. Send ye criminal investigation. Nti ande ya baba so.
Enti owo me na chese sa brain Manhyia no. Omo pa so for December na ye ne baba so. Manhyia kan wa sem say December ye ne baba so.
Me pa cho Debbie.
Okay, na say December Manhyia ka say.
Sedru say Debbie.
Ye na ma so December.
Debbie.
Eti do bia ba ti bia e bosire mu ka. Obi a enti ni hu.
Say yetime kan na asem no before 6 no dia. Ene sentiase so ye adwuma e betimi abaso. Na sentiase ne nya adwuma. Na de me hwehwe no. Na koma ntom ye mu a emaso.
Eti Manhyia mo bibia nto.
Manhyia bo bibi to go hene atena se ahemfo akese atena se beda na o mabo astamato.
Enti owo me ena ankasa no so bo sai ena wo de ball Abusuapanin Kofi Usu.
Oh, and me offer enti me bo so bo ka.
Mama we dey fache you say tie na we expect.
On dey me offer unti no mabo astamato.
Enti owo me ena ankasa no so bo sai ena wo de ball Abusuapanin Kofi Usu.
Oh, and me offer enti me bo so bo ka.
Mama we dey fache you say tie na we expect.
On dey me offer unti no misunderstanding.
Ntam na amoso. Unti no we intimi
Ntam
Kɛseɛ na sre otumfo.
But me offer say on famous.
Enti o yes.
Yeah, that means open kabobu. Say be kabobu e be ya kama.
Babu slow.
Nti wa mfa ja huro no bi enso.
Mama what do I change anka that lumba meeting akọ klechi fefefe. But sisi ya no o ma ya ti ase say kabobu anase dia we hwe ni ntimi enwe be ya. Ewie no ntimi nkoso. Tie na wo pesa anka o mutimi ye na bibia timi nkoso pepepe so ne be ya yitimi afa.
Si etimi hwehwe ewuo no mu. Yenyanya conclusion de ku chance no yenyanya. Afei abusua na enya asem abusua na enya yiye ntimi hia hoho bia ho. Esame ne mabusua me wo fa nom na me maame nom no yehia. Because ye si fie ho akọ. Me here sa ho committee bia obeba bedidi atem wabra me nua wuo ai sese nipa chechire me were no ne ebesa bedidi matem na ndie me hia na mom enkabo mu de ye hia say ye betimi amachas akor home Asu-B
Edina se committee na omoti ya no beba atu senyame pa
wabo atu
oh na se committee bia ni ho committee obaye medan
Mama o ka se nyemu kire se enyama mienu na wo hwehwe eye wuo no ene committee na omoti
Kwawu
Supremo
ayena kra samanu
yes
ayena samanu
no bi aye de Supremo wo e de na kosa wonu
numa nye obi o we
baby na bisa for aye samanu abisa for Supremo wo ti GhPage
aye no be de no
abisa for be e to tro ma de aye adwuma no Supremo wo GhPage say yes ananu Supremo yes Ma ne Brempomaa te ensa no mu. Dabi na Supremo. Ayo na obetse Abusuapanin position.
Tolumba.
Supremo yo na obetse Tupac ga jo se. Tupac ga ya kire srani abasa. Ya kire Tupac srani abasa. Tupac ga se salonu.
Me kabia se so mo twima nso yo medu November. Papa yo beka so nya Abusuani ni biem. Supremo o de kunya na ba
Tupac ya bela.
Beka twim se e ko na fo mo fo Abusuani.
Supremo Tupac Tiase because you say Abusuapanin for Ghana is #1 celebrity. And now the whole world. And now the whole world Ukraine Abusuapanin. The whole world the biggest Abusuapanin. And now Congo president best right. on board the proposal by so on the economic one and Kayente Association of Abusuapanin.
Okay.
Nanka to park in your president. Nanka most of the idea first Sunday of every month and as a quarter be first Sunday. Nanka we now show cultural center. Some of Babu some never Abusuapanin
major role.
Wow. Asamo obusu mu awuntimi nkan ye ni ade no. No mu na o de abetu da no mu na abo no ma ye. So we to park in them is oba bodyguards kan ho. Any ade. But now we can say ye maame ka say of course e ti o maame say o ka say ti e na dey see.
So after say maame ne ka say no. Obia was shocked say ye nim say peace nanka at the end of the day everything. Na baby a maame say headed things toward no. Was side destroy everything. Sane bi mo beka no. In the sense to say after ene ye free ahemfie no. Everybody expecting say e bia sam no said the omaka no omo kofi akoka ama asunduaba. But here baby a wo say ka asem yi no. E ya koye say kwasi ko no gina kwantia. Eti say public na mudi CV yen mpanyinfo no na mudi CV wo mo sen na sam no pa akra no esisi na mo ka kra ko sisi ebe kakra se the supreme ka no ahwe a omo ka se ye kwa info kra obi akra nsi obi mu
bebe da se ebuja bebe na twa de course so ene nyina mfonyine de akere no omo start free eye Manhyia ekopie eye lawyer office ewa dum emunye manyina na wabo ne tofa eche ma kire no bagwagu
subumo
nema miensa
ya
sabe fi nema miensa na memfa free ena mepese bobo wo ne kra de ye nche wo gogo asama nu ntime me nche wo
asawo nu
gogo asama nu
tupak no mo de na de se asa supreme nu
yira asama gogo asama nu
this question now what can even abusuafo na be well saying say the ye kra de ebema nkofo comment o mo keka fa ebema eyi na ye basa there was one woman be no ka say oh the ekosu de e na ya pan because ebema ye brechi aye basa apa aye
Kwagu
mo underrated lumba
ye underrated lumba
mo underrated lumba yi
no na say ye kwagu ye
say
o ma fa na say akoko bi ye no
lumba yi na what underrated sa o do pen ne ana o de ye mo ntwini say ana 6 months time ye ka se dia ka bibia awie ni akobo date bi say 22nd de lumba yi wo hu de bi so
ni pa beba o but on say emu demo ye wa otunfo say tutu na nkasa na nsimu bia mama ni invite na ye hwe say bia date amwashi na masa akoka kire na se mwase to
da bi o 6 months de be ye munya botre supreme ne big be munya botre 6 months de be ye ye e be ye nti munya botre pa very very important
bebe kasameti o
okay it's at a point in time say yan hwenye magia
yes
emwaye kra so what I say because of say yan hwe
but mebao asema mo ka say ana adentina maame no mo me nyina enso emfe na nhyɛ ne mpabom because here tie chiri ne yakasa na ade yasa yenum na de oyi na de oyi making it look as if say as a maame na hadwin fine ebia na won tena se ono na sem nyina ye baako last Friday na mebusa supreme over here ana na mebusa say mimi ni ane Charles I friend for su with an age mimi did the Ernestina for su me the age so ntie tre say Abusuaba
family
me fra kwantu mu na aba because me ni other form me ba ye no e fese big brother be bomb man say oh na Charles yet enka mi hye mu malaria ni ate ho ase ni a plan ni aya ade no afi be nka kire me say Charles kwa no onyare o ye ya na ye ni de ne call hospital ne wo ne pane na so ne na ya no free me te ye no me say nyankopon na ni manu ensi kura obi say ye say Charles da bi o ofie anya fra damfo bi na damfo no be boa e ne de ne call ana me say ni say na obi ka kire me say obi so say da bi o hospital enti no me say 3 months na me Etmetrim na ntene me no. Mama ye nhwe ne enka no no mfiri ho. Ye ka no no firi ho na sam trim ya de pese ye bia ye nye. Adam ye ntema amena sem firi sa side ho.
It here the case say I was say wo paade na wo so akoma wo soro a. Wo kwa decision ntimi nyeye. Enti ye was say wono so ba fom bi. Na mu nyina nti ase ye adwuma se de enka. mpanyinfoɔ de to yɛ nimu ne yɛ o so ɔte ase nanka sɛ ɔmo nkɔ fie nkɔ kasa na sɛ ɔkɔ
okay so again nkɔ fie nkɔ kasa
na sɛ
ma me Brempomaa anka sɛ ɔnkɔ fie nkɔ kasa o
but her allegation was making in the social media right now
say bibia no na ɔka ya ɔnka da o
sɛ wa Canada o but no here in the case say yakɔ ne bibi say na aba wan kasa wo gyina ho am yakisi wa funu tie komoni ye okay so what you say within 2 minutes na wo sa wa bontin say ka asem foforo
there be say case ne de ɔno a na resia na meeting a ɔpɔ so yɛ kote o say we are there fine Abusuapanin mo ja
na kan ye no
ani abɛfɛ no kɔ no ɔfa
enye me wo
say ɔfa so na funu ho a okis na ko ntime yere no ɔfa
oh yes
because at the end of the day wo na we are bontin so no obetime no wako ba e bɛka fie asɛm ɔno ne wɔfa na Abusuapanin ɔmbɛkɔ kɔtena so na ɔmaka
dem pese me kyerɛ sɛ saa de na nka akɔso ne so anka ɔma ade nche so na nka fie die no ɔmo nkɔ
anka ma no question no yɛ den eno mbuza no question
say no na say the public no ateki asem ni different that is the problem that means the course ho asem ne bonyo so
supreme Paul Abuache so say no kre asana nu
onzo asana nu
Paul Abuache say men kan trust aso no so nu
who say Abusuapanin ka bi
to say asana nu
do mu ye nyina no the tia ama see asana nu no this is very sad koko e areko se mo mote committee se mo be ye mentime hwase and I'm case in court. Mode call and first thing a judge, her leadership kindly say, I'm go feel Mokoka.
Yeah.
And I'm going to Sufi. What trans was once saying fear. Moka went sin.
Yes.
And about back to court. And a court be cancel. And they did here bim. You did here bima. I feel be say yes, actually be the dia. Yes, uncle, I'm feeling Uncle. Musako, I'm feeling. I feel say Musa ko fira mongoka Musa ko fira mongoka e be so tikam say asem woni de yin free court na yin free court chena ye be kan court ha ko pem say which is which because where you see solution na mo pe ko solution e we here e kwa bana it looks like solution wo fie no and say open ne mo nyina Abusuapanin mo bia date na time no na me you hefa me boga we e ku be na me hu no guy ya nam so pe life prima lumba ofasi papa shi debi jiga I no way jiga Roman father some jiga no way jiga oh way na wo jiga no ko jiga no we primo because what's the deal say men no the part me feeling no also the part me feeling jiga I think so ni Ghana Osako back. Okay. Yeah, Osako back. I think that I say we on video be on Nam China or baby we are on business for me the idea. For me the idea. My favorite person you. Baba did my favorite person the feelings are say I should go be fufu dey quite bad. Magic and you know guy so we na make akosi nyina na say o do open ne ma Abusuapanin fake case no on ti obia no so ono ankasa nye no submission no onka say ono Brempomaa mate o de asi nyina na mate de wo kan nyina mate yenkoye autopsy no foforo supreme where ede the job and at the Ebema be abafo. Do you believe say Abusuapanin has not done that? Do you want to believe that? Oh, from the way things are going, that is what I would want to believe. But from the way things are going, Mesumete say yes, Abusuapanin friend say omrefi onko. Debio ono kwando me den. Debio me kase brefi say me kase. And there is nothing out there to say. We have Rashad chamba say oh brefi. Of course, this time also omu say kushia bi omuse kwa kushia bi me say o de opa ma Abusuapanin ka se mu na ma be hia me Abusuapanin me present e say de na wo fa o de say wo fa e ofi America bai wo no say Abusuapanin kwani o me Abusuapanin me present eno Brempomaa oba smesi mass mercy wan mo nyina me anyintum doctor ben na okay wo na wa request ko doctor bra wo yesi ni anye big ben ubon sa fie be sa issue we be kwa akoda na afi yatsena kuna ne de no so
Ni aye no am na free hon ne china ya. Wo de wo pash.
Maybe coming from the look of
Supreme de na no ani o.
But okay, simple. What is simple solution about?
Yes.
A slight, very simple solution. Because kuna krene say table of discussion. Yen na ye ko table so say ko yen na am discuss here. Obia yemfa amemfim ko. It's me fancy me Akosia Brempomaa na me ba. I'm coming to the table because I'm looking for solution. Abusuapanin ba, I'm coming because I'm looking for solution.
Yes.
One problem.
Faustina Fosu.
Faustina Fosu. What I say, me make I say trimponi de ba. Me kwa chene say you obeka bia memfa. We so say me so de me gina na me gina. E solution de munya da wo.
Send na me ma solution.
You understand where I'm coming from? What can a simple? What can a simple?
I don't know the idea.
No credit say Abusuapanin wa brew. The man who nim credit him say onya obeka say Abusuapanin mi nya biem.
Na say Supreme na say eno Brempomaa. Ono so abre because na ono so ka say date amudi a shede na so kra ye ntimi ma. Ono so abre. Obi abre o. Obi a won interest.
Akosia Brempomaa date na wo ka say wo ma no.
Obeba.
Enye date ntia eye de wo say wo.
Eye we na because me nua me say hu de ku no.
And Abusu, when's the last time I can say me Friday wa?
Yes.
Abusuapanin, if you feel say you have nothing to hide that, when you're top sin for fraud. As simple as that.
Yes.
One
thing I must study what the case we want to say. I say, Omuhuni say, Abusuapanin neji, omu family na nkasano ama. And I say, even social media from po. It may contribute in the Lumbe's funeral more than the family member omono account. Because
okay. Obi can be bisa.
My site is idea not from back.
Sorry.
Because of say one, na ekofo claim and I say ekofo ka say yes is the Fiasho Snake a family member. But according to me information, he's not a family member.
Okay.
He's just a friend.
Wow.
A friend
to one.
Also no cinema
according to
a friend to one
to the Lumba and Odobu knee side.
Okay.
And yes sister wajidi baby for tissues so say why me here and kill people be there on social media. They think say they are involving them more than the family members.
Oh, that's a committee of young Asu-B. Committee is
Asu-B. Say me really asantie ye hu nsem na me no wo ka sisi ya. According to me
as in the planning and everything.
Yes. But yen toma utie me feel point bi na abantu dey nya abotre ma me.
Okay.
Yen toma.
Oh, now we in charge of we shall we about.
Yen ko twa we like even outsiders imponent the idea say brave family. So my study at the ABP because me said I go through the TikTok lives of that ladies and how they are doing now. As someone who can TikTok on a dear better no, my family member be taking that opinion no working on.
Okay, to who say or who say Abusuapanin Kasano. Yes, you almost in change.
Even outsiders no mum. It take it so it will have. My many make comment to be it's an interview was say sa no mo keka dia omonso branwu bi.
Okay. All right, Kokuma make us
Supreme Tiwa.
Be a big bank come. Unse you see if you're not careful obe mesi ni mami no. Kwaku ye nyina ye nipa. Obi no obi. Sometimes obi gonna say ye nyina we kwa we nyina ye obi.
Yes.
Senkobi nyobi a enkobi ngumi ye ko president man.
Yes. Ana kambeka na obi nguma president be yi.
President you see what's on what say say that number be ye global icon. Afi onye Abusuanko ade a. We say we moving beyond that status. Wabe on my money there. And not no free money, you call president. And a president say, Dad Lumba, we will give you state-sponsored barrier.
Yes.
And you are saying the government is coming to take governance money at their sponsor, but only Abusuapanin should take decision. That's what I was
one. However,
won't mean Abusuapanin soon since won't mean you almost change. It's the composition of a committee na when in your one. Committee yeah, my Akosia say, uko committee be. Yes, uko once and uko back. ye maame Akos Brempomaa uko committee ni so ansa na uko what the reps ebetena committee so including Jiga
wow
Jiga na Akos Brempomaa panyin no
okay
also no kan ho as your rep ye maame Akos say wa unu abema kan ho as your rep Papa she was as your rep it me kase kan yete committee no first na no if you are not happy with the composition of the committee na engine to mayinguno
yes before say can do baby
you started committee na these are the members of the committee are submitted na no mo say no committee we dey refuse abusuafo na ewom lusu adodo etimu fa abusuafo ni bi meka na munyi akokho na say ebi mfrim na balance omo ka say ya na ma reach agreed committee am person mo dey adwuma but you don't accept say oni o be adwuma 2 months down the line then you start accusing them without necessarily saying so my bibi potting say baby one day free say we be cast committee ye go committee gun da bia but you go committee na reason be na di gun what is the reason omo diska saska certain omo di you let us know omo bibi say omo for mochi akwa say without the committee agreeing upon. That is how the process has to be. But any obi when say caprices, you wake up tomorrow with a mempewe. You wake up tomorrow mempewe yasem. You wake up, you accepted to go with a committee. No?
Yeah.
It's actually when you committee no you have another say that committee is a good form in the bia. And as a water committee, so over soon. It's a CMP committee no so. Now soon interested in the CMP wakwe. Where does it get to? Yeah.
Oh, there could be a majority.
Friends member committee. Yeah. Nasa committee no mete so. You ever say honorable callers.
Yeah.
Unya busani. Nasa do echi o maka say no emwakwa. Wo so so ni interest akọ.
Ya no an so o ko.
What let me tell you say. Wo na wo committee na say hwene say wo so mo say wo ha bibi say ntiko na ukọ. But it has to be a consensus. Enye nipa ba akọ ti ba bi no wa choose mempewe. No choose mempewe. It has to be a consensus. What I say? Yeah. Omo come say na ne wo fa ne kan they raise the same concern. E wo kan ni.
Yeah.
Say omate committee abusuafo nkan ho. Yet committee no fa na wo ti US. Na wo ti US o. Sa bre no wo fa barista wo say ka wo ti fie. Ba wo fa na wo ti US. Eti na wo ti US no. Eti be meeting e fa plane emre US no me discuss. You wi ani aba. And I say na say no. You don't stay out of the you be take decision. Na you take decision wi na wo be catch say enye. Ete de yebe to ba yi president ko to ba ase wonto ne to ba choose president wi ase na npa fun wenu makwa yi this man me catch wo no that is what I'm trying to say.
What you say be a committee no so na ne ma ekoyi kama de mo akosi ebra mo feel say
more charge on the
but they say no sir issue of unse ensam na doso the issue of committee the issue of me dikuna the issue of me person me hu de ekum me nia ensam na doso but I feel say for now the priority no kra anya committee asem yani omo mankofo ba ko mienu bi akoma pom yem e wa bra omo demands na omo pe na omo timi bibia mo no makoma tom yem ma se committee o supreme se data e share you se den you bibia ma play bi
etino ya obi mu
e wo bi mu ana se enti omo ka asem anka se he omo na wie ana afọ omo de committees de ne de ba be bata ho sa na me hu no because enu na mu nyedu
kwakwe
yes
autopsy until first day that's me catch you say nipa no mokoye autopsy no and don't me tell you the composition of people who were present here in autopsy no it was wrong for a start
okay
you wrong ko go dey make sure say most committee no odoro ni nuaba if it is confirmed say ampa odoro ni nuaba and I did Lumba back Kevin and I don't know who else was there if that was the composition of the people who were there you're
wrong, yeah.
I know you have said that and said that often.
It's to make everything clear. No?
You see, Kwakwe, yes, what Trimfita, in Tiamunku. No one say, committee, no, almost a report, they don't agree with it because they don't believe in the number of people who were there. And your problem, if you have nothing to hide, let them do another autopsy. Kwakwe, they make what I say. It's simple as that. But the question I always keep asking. I'm making official another autopsy.
Oh, it's all over.
Sana omo pese
omo
make but omo pese
omo social media
omo ne abusuapanyin na omo the omo pese omo kan say okay abusuapanyin ti ase say ye nyina ye nkoye sana omo make that allegation no but me say obia for akira akose we make that report to the court
koko
enye court asem o
enye court asem
we feel na say nan de nanu yakra nanu fia de yakra ma Brempomaa ka say montrem de ku mi ni abe
kwaku de make
no official ni bi no
kwaku montrem de mi ku mi ni abe yes report but this one we don't believe in the report
when there's a report no crown and now when you can see said the composition of wrong it's in the mattress hand and quite on pen crash it's no brefie and you know in your question and so because it's fake Supremo and nothing was in your because said your pen on and Bibia ada form.
Yes.
Bibia na ada form necessary say mon kofi nkoka. And I believe say unso kan wo say e be ko ne akwa kan sem bia wo say. E say no ko na so mo kokoka na say bia Abusuapanin ka say o mini ba bia akwa. Obesa jan ba bi ogina. O sa na ada kwa yo.
Eno de e ba le sa me. Se ba no ko Abusua me nia be ma no.
No ko so yo ko yesi.
Die ne ku no.
Yeah.
Abusuapanin say die ku nia no. E na o report ni. Na e ma me Akos Brempomaa agi no wakan. Was we mean jintu. Eti Abusua e di ne ku. Me pese akwa da Abusuapanin ka so wo mpene a. Ah Tupac. Juma ke be ni Tupac ofia. Juma ke be ni Tupac ofia. Supremo. Supremo. Juma ke be ni Tupac ofia no. E ka Tupac da.
So moment so say
Tupac. Tupac intimina. E ka ye mane na. What let me tell you? E ka ye ma Tupac na. But until say you make the official, don't tell social media to go about back and so. Make the request. My refuse to
unim say. Unim say the enemy make us senka. Nanka mama ankasa na anka ye say after this no nanka wakofie. I could make it that request to the family. Still, this thing is this there. Or more come to the media and tell us.
Now, more so to from no dabena mo here o mo be share ofie.
I know the betting any moment from a near and our chineko.
Any money we are.
Because court on so the end so coso. So and I say never court on so the end coso. And
court so the air coso. Support no. And now, according to Abusuapanin call for nature say, among no mun free court. Sana Abusuapanin call for any be no mudin come back door no more can paying for say, young in free court. Now for your monk fee.
Wouldn't say, autopsy. If the pathologist is available, within a day or two, they can just do autopsy. Just had a report in a bit delay.
Because some take on investigations.
Someone she has a Friday or Samra.
Yeah.
And yes,
okay.
And then Tuesday, and then Monday. Monday, you find the same meeting concerns in there. Or more transit. Abusuapanin Ajatum, young autopsy. And I said, Omako make you official require autopsy. You find someone by Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, or bit of the Abase. Oh, Yakwa autopsy and report to the baby on Monday.
Okay.
What could you make what social media men penemen dosu.
I don't know.
So we too much. And what's on the eka?
Oh, a man some dosu.
Only criminal investigation. Maybe
the Busa question says, in case says, Omoko. Near Casa Abia, Nensono, and I said, I did be on the body, and not you here for necessary near Casabia due to more Kunintibia, ye near dear. Or better here with the previous reports now.
Everything is when it comes to autopsy, until say the final autopsy is agreed by the family. But Dr. Biani writes, so because I'm taking this off, Sir, I didn't hear you, Manson. Manson, quiet, yes,
no Manson,
as I said, you say intestines, no, the autopsy. I say, be no, yes, and then on the bay, in a son of Patrick. Son on the patch, but son more or horror,
today they can still do.
And no be no make
me preserve no until they can. Now see you could see the pakore to be as I be more testing the account.
And you're very in
it's simple. If you want to be there during say your only an autopsy, make us say do you see me question?
Yeah.
Because if you have nothing to hide, so who's in the point?
Yeah. But I don't know. It's a Kusa Sewa court. I'm not Kusa Brempomaa. So court on about Consul Accra.
No, you knew about Dobroni, so they are according to.
And when you update in a way.
From the courts in the hall. The lawyer ne buy no a cash judge and say
lawyer Kusi,
yes,
William Kusi, and what is it?
William Kusi Square.
From your mammy or Dobroni side, no, the lawyer no, and on so insist say or no so I file another a year against say a my mammy Akosia say wa enye video. Okay. No so far there. It was direct from a media general for so I confirm from that. It's a clear.
Almost a dinner mechanic. Lumba baby obedi papa.
Ono aka se oni obi so ha say na ka bia obepe no.
Say na chi de ajabraja. So we say ono wu anka say ato no. Say no.
Unko baby untimi nka ho asem. E bia anka wa ko bia anka bi so.
Owa chi di anaro. Owa chi di anaro.
Say bia won kranke to wa chi na say unhu ekosie ni ade you know, it's kind of different because the Ekeka kono a comma back or back feeling a comma back or back.
Okay, so someone is telling us they have withdrawn that, but I don't know.
From the High Court of Accra.
Yes,
but I don't.
Because I know say I may be some when I was told say there is no case like that pending. Tina, my a better case and I pending was or Hiniba media.
Okay.
Versus media leading.
I know that's what I know on my way.
And on the case, what's the case there? It was cease and desist. What I say? It was cease and desist, but
that's the one.
Me person can remember that sound or no from the
one sounder.
All right.
Supremo.
You move on.
What are you?
You move on. You move on now. It's a arrow hole, but Abanisa, any choice, Abanisa. Well,
Supremo
incident be SEO and RA yesterday. Okay. That's what I want us to talk about. Galamsey and sense me home. Okay. But before I be question Russia we need to some many who come kakra. And I mean who come kakra. Abuja Mami and Kaya man for say okay. If you are no ready comments and I share there.
You read okay.
Yeah, but Mami read me Russia way. Mami come on for say in December Russia Foundation you say Christmas with the widows. Christmas with the widows. Abuja ni nyina no ni details ni na ani. Every year biano RASH HOUR GhPage any ahwefo ye kai home ekoya doye ene ekoya do e baby. Last 2 years we were able to do it. Last year nyame adom eno kra de yetimi call 2 different places. We went to this was a year Kikus orphanage home. Ye kokwa ye omadoye de niema nuane sika ekoma wo. This was at Kikus. Ye free one no and ye call step by step.
Yeah.
I was just step by step, also a Down syndrome on cry. If you have that one, you can also show us. We went to Down syndrome kids, almost also we went there to speak with them. Koya doye kama edema omuni pam pem ni dom and ye koye na efekwa. What is the things we need present here? Show that one. Yes. And also some Down syndrome on cry. Ye koye. Kwaku this year, ye say ye call any widows and they can't boom widows and any who can't boom.
Yes.
Ye adopted one community. Now widows say a war home. Say ye a ma a ye mema. Kwaku widows be on ma. Yet it would kroma. Why do you say widows in okay? So ti kroma. Why do you say oh child there's some more home. There are some places who call outskirts of cities now.
Yes.
You see say widow be on ma ne be ni kru free mono. I want you to make a
Nyaman tani beam.
Obi onoma ne yere e free mono. Nyaman tani beam. I thought that you be ye percent those people feel say we are part of them. We want them to understand say ye ni omo na ka bom edi bronye. Yere feel omo. It is ankrofo na person ka bom na ye ni omo ye. Kwaku ya ho de nkwantimi.
Yeah.
Ye bi ba ya ho de ntimi. Eno nti na ya to yensa afre ye obi biara wo hwe. Obi biara wato na ni frɛ say eye RASH HOUR. A year Christmas with the widows. You see Emra na yenye. Bible Tim Edasone James chapter 1 verse 27. Was a religion that our God our Father accepts as pure and faultless is this: to look after orphans and widows in their distress. Kwagu ya share orphans.
Yeah.
A fair drew widows.
Yeah.
Ya hold intimate so meka ho. Na yenye. Wako number didi juma no 0593025576. Nipa bebre bi mu de omo de aba. Na ye dodo na so ye diko so ye den. E hwe woni. Dia beba no ye GhPage Limited. Number is 0593025576. Abuja wo send e bibia na wa send a message. Wa text your WhatsApp. Na ye wona ase de ye mfa nida. Ubia na kwan nyame so fa so hira no. Ebia wo so de a nyame be fa so e de hira woni. Eti na ye de no kwagu so Christmas the widows Baso life December ye be ko by person obeka ho na nhira na ye nyina ye nchemfa na bibia enya kwagu comments wana
so comments de bebre ho you can roll YouTuber okay so they just want to do a new autopsy as requested and it will solve everything nana boadu ana ekasa and Shelling so say it's two different cases so Supremo two different cases. Akosia say why is at court and then Estina is at the Himfie. Said any year can I know Tadi no Brempomaa before mistake part they say Festina I know the song yeah so I'm watching you live from London the chronic didn't mean more. Me too. Asamanum kra. Asamanum.
Who say energy na me dey can say me for one.
Yeah.
Energy no
form. Asamanum say o ka asamanum.
Number ye na.
But nka unya Monday we fufuo dey ensawanum.
Kwaku ba yin dia asamanum.
But unya Monday we fufuo dey a.
Fufuo no dey. Nkruma da so.
Nkruma kra.
I mean asamanum.
Okay. He hasn't done anything. Oh, he hasn't done anything. Kwaku, please be wise like a Wednesday born. Oh mama, I will try. What if after the autopsy? First Nafusu 2 says she wants another autopsy.
You see,
that Lumba will never be buried though.
Yes.
Because we're so bad, and
tell us that
you're Calvin, so crowns will be sanity and so. Now, if I confess, said me, Eddie Abba. So, my question is the report from the hospital when Lumba passed away, isn't that an official report?
Okay.
Whenever somebody dies, the hospital provides time and cause of death. So, why isn't the sister believing it? Gideon Boydin and some Hanapa and some be next
I say, Obi Freema, first of all, no doctor, no. Cause of death.
Yeah.
But mind you, the medical doctor is not a pathologist.
Yes.
It will not be any day. Dear Obaye. He arrived on Thursday. He came here with pain in the leg or in the hand. Now at church show at 11:34 we injected him with this particular medicine, and after that he was feeling pain. Then we did this, we did that. Around 12 he was rushed to the theater, and unfortunately he passed away at exactly 1:2 p.m. No matter come on. The cause of death, the likely cause of death.
No matter
the cause of death, the likely cause of death, because I feel you quite autopsy. Now I feel and when I far. Na autopsy no pathologist no so aba be ne de ono so be ye check de si nyina wi a na ono so de aka ho. Then this is what they do. Omo de court na judge atena so a review na was certify a stamp said this autopsy report is a true report. Judge court agiato before we submit it to the family. That is how it is done everywhere. But I say so that is what it has been done. But almost almost nyintu. Kwaku so almost say DNT no nyintu ma. Audio be never wanted. Me na won say na person make one accept that. I've never wanted to talk about it. That audio, this is what happened. Sometimes so where kwaku tete we mu bi na she obufu.
It's our type of audio so na there.
Audio no. Nipa no. Nipa na wakasa na ti America.
Yeah.
Ti wono so what ti America. Na according to nipa na ti America no. What say na downfo bi ekunu doctor
junior doctor
junior doctor wo bank hospital na o say omode lumba bae no nipa mami no de bae which is say wa any odobroni e de bae omode ni bae no na ohwe body na obae na doctor na ka so mfa ne konkoto no okoye body na wahube 2 days e no omode na ba a o mapepa no ho e no omode na ba ti autopsy ti audio no ena nipa no de ne baaye no omienu de ne ba beto ho no ena senior doctor na kachire ono junior doctor nse wonye di mo nkasa nti ono de oso no ni pa konte
mind you na senior doctor no off
no
ana that day no ko obene na
mo eno kachire junior doctor na say mo ono junior doctor so ko twi no say when say that lumba no nim say no me ko hwe ke no hu say we will be 2-3 days tio ena anche o ena bra tintin bi ba ho ono mu di kan de na ba na oni ho bra tintin tuntum ono no ba he no kuta Brian Philip kɛseɛ bi omu bi emu dollars ma hey jamu nyakopon so yakoma omu che omu bi o omu si Brian Philip no dollars ma eto ba he no de ma sa doctor na on time a hono ma video ba he no eno no yi bondo ni ahyehyɛ $100 bondo ba ko no de ma junior doctor ne sɛ onje kana nutum ene ho na wo friend sɛ omra eno mo de ko hye theater no papa eno mo tro report ma autopsy awie odi yoru mu sɛ na meka no mje so ma autopsy awie eno mo de report no eto ho no sɛ omaye na bibia ye okay wɔso okofie no nipa na wɔyɛ audio no wɔte America na wɔyɛ audio no ɛse ɔno no sɛ ni nadamfo ne se ɔno so ne kunu se ofresh mo ba fie no da bia obafie a na se car black bi si ne gate no no mo hwe nanim na se car black no mo hwe nanim no kurum edu achi ne wosuro e dey say no so ko South Africa to doctor na se wo dwana ko tena South Africa na yere ndi anyam to gya ne Ghana na yere nse ono to be pie be ko ba bia no na car bia be si ne car no omo nkasa no mo hwe nanim eto da ne window achi mo nzina so bi nam ne window achi etu ono nipa na ote abrochire ne se ono na send this girl ni ska say won fa enkone maame ho ti ono so kone maame ho ena mebusa say bo kwane record audio ena lady na me ono te America no se na damfo ni lady no ena ni kununto ono na frɛ obaati wa ena o ka che obe na obaati wa so o metima record o no so obetima record dey record me pa no no record ena o dey aba bontinti evidence say the lumba wufie na no ni obetim American kura bi obeti American kura bi ase ena o frɛ obaati wa no ma record o mu reason ti o mu nji autopsy ni ntum no this is it. And how is this sensible?
But Supremo, first of all, Supremo, first of all, audio no. Utie ya, why you be? It doesn't make sense. What I say, but Supremo so conclude so say nunti so no mo yesa. Unse for be no so bia na nyewe e bi kura na nipa no so nyesa audio so no gina wo.
O say
the ono so one report ni so gina sa audio so ka say nunti no no report ni ya. Na nye bia na say nipa no so ka sa report because when you go phobia omo yo agenda o mo TikTok ba bi o
dabi eno no mo narrative no o ma yinim no report o ka letters na ba yi no letter ko so
oh yende na different no
o dabi ka say dey wo so o mo say we eno paper na no fresh say wa eno de ne ko e na that is it
but sa letter na dey send o mo so obi na ko fie ho na ye no na different o say we audio we dey fie asem bia no audio we dey just doesn't make sense but I don't want
social media
but concluding say e no nti na bia obi
we can't give that 100% assurance.
You don't accept autopsy. What is the reason? Reason and I say is that it? No, you see, you are rejecting something settled by a competent court of law. You need to give a reasons why you are rejecting it.
There's reasons in there, but you know you're one. Omo no mo ho no me hu ne say nyom na na oso mo stories na matiafa ewo no hu ni na nsia
including the mami no ti America
da bia no na ni omo official write up ni official write up no o man ka say in an audio we intercepted okay a woman was saying say you sa o mo tre eyi ni na de okay na no ne nka hu
and say the third one say
dabi we ka say in an audio we have intercepted okay which has exhibits then there's also so yen ne ni sa it because
me who is sending you making some part of it.
Omunko autopsy fufro. Na asumdwem.
E dey asumdwem e no ko betima clear asumdwem be 70%.
Omunko autopsy fufro na asumdwem.
E no ko betima be 70%.
Obi anza me general yes me say
obi abedi
omunko autopsy fufro omunko autopsy fufro na asumdwem bra
obi amadi
ya he Abusuapanin be take lead nti ya he
so autopsy fufro ke na mo pa omunko ya
Supremo ayi say ayi solid 808 Supremo a fake blogger
Sam
Supremo a fake hey
misconceptions.
The fact that we want some now work on. Fast answer for the internet.
To see na me buy. Koko betina haye. Me betina na me bet one. Me betina na me say. Hey, Odobroni, one yade, Uba Cobron some jam, Wakoji obi kunu, and the way you see, hey, woman father, and I will turn a cheek. Hey, I'm bet you Moko, hey, you are true, hey, true, no one of hair, Must go be to free other campus, so I can't
information. Yes. But Supremo, but the role of the new media in this particular issue, I think it should be applauded.
Yes, I'm keeping Ghanaians updated every step of the way. Do you know the sad part of all this? We are all following the emotions.
Yes. Oh yeah.
We've not learned anything. Who said nobody's actually learning anything from this? The only thing we are learning and the legal wife. What I say?
Yeah, acquire fan base. But at
the moment, fini. Penny see the Jawa.
Yeah, very true.
Legal wife comes with responsibilities. What did I mention? Yeah. They shouldn't forget the section part of it.
That part.
And also here.
And one thing say, and Amama Buadie, I'm Musradie, the Intima Mecassa say, Ghana, how Manhyia would to me. At a point in time,
and you asked me, Kevin, it was 33 or 34 years. It grew set, and then the essay, what's not reaching to Indians.
Yankan is out to promote Obi Nana, all cars and senders. I come in and I don't know. Come in and I don't know.
34 years.
I don't know. Also, Yakwada. Also, Yakwada. Also, Yakwada. And to know Supremo. Okay, so I have to say this here. Supremo 20 minutes ago. In the context of a seminar of a kind. On Yakwada. But the things in the context of a seminar of a kind. Also, about 20 minutes ago. Now, what I say? Sad team no the autopsy. They are wrong. I want to believe that if I know air canning that same now can I say oh Debbie
okay
the person change now say eba omo ayabubo bomudin na Calvin Akra no nyakoda so for mo mudi apiem ono wo fa no ono enu Brempomaa when na yakoda it was kind of say entirely wrong
say Calvin be ginamu manema e be ginamu a say autopsy ni papa Kevin's presence is not wrong.
Okay.
But the constitution of the people who were supposed to be present was not complete.
Yes.
And I said, secondly, Odobroni Abana Obayamuno, wrong totally.
Yes, and totally. Yes.
Wrong.
Yes.
Totally wrong.
Yes.
I say, Odo say Abusuapanin.
Say no cressa. Because in some of the doors.
I was saying, only autopsy there, all sections has to be there. Especially Abusia. Especially Abusia. A drew autopsy, no crannies or Odobroni and for autopsy. Either Odobroni and either say Odobroni and a rep. And shouldn't come, baby. A Yabusiano and Emma. Coquema, sad way, Kobani by Kobe, Emmanuel. What I say? Timber Kevin 35 years old.
Philomena Jamfi Facebook. Or say, Debbie, or say, I have children in abroad here, and I understand the uncle. Anna a Mary Blessing Amwakwa.
Okay.
On also say, on no one na. And no more was your case we mono. What's your big baby catchers over Warada? You're begging Robert catch it. Our Roko Mudia. Ordinance and answer customary. Baby, I and no also was soon to say, was this your dear?
Not
me boys in the cars on the water.
I said, Odobroni and I said, Akusha say, why? They said,
girls in a pedant, boys in a pedant.
Okay, boys in a pe Odobroni. And girls in a pe Akusha.
Boys no.
Girls no. Akusha say,
it's a type of
boys and so you need it. Odobroni dear.
Money then.
Odobroni dear.
She's so probably buy to see no.
Or some mamre and tunching. Since I was watching, Yeah, no, mutim wari mi no mi ensa ne nan. The opposite king na no.
Ya da home no. Na Mr. Minchwa no. Me person me make points akra bi wa na Mr. Yemfa abosobode kese pa ma ya na otumfo se tutu.
Okay. Open so.
Unim say Mr. D ade bi ne. Ye kokot wa atmosphere no ebe ba bonten no ye ginger nko a. But now ye kwa himfie no ye need 2 hours wo. And so the resource na buy no was said there. That shows say
nananom etimi kan sam.
We should respect that. Say ade we nkomu twa so ama mpanyimfo abam aka ade na ka seconds. Because within 2 hours na Abusuapanin pie no na nimo de call ye no no de buy saa so ne ma me Brempomaa animo de call ye no enye no no de buy it shows something what say ye sumu ye ne ye bo ho ban me de ameka no
nice
so bro hopefully bibia to be track
yes sani na ye no sani na ye no
Kwaku, my next topic I'm basically home come very important. Galamsey saying some year come home.
Yeah.
MPB ya any more home send
be.
Na ebidi home come. Na answer na ye because na person can make product be one some show.
Odaroma.
Ye papa kantanka so nim no. Ye papa safo kantanka.
Ye papa kantanka nim ni ye ya wonya
yes.
Okay.
Wouldn't say no or kantanka heba.
Oh.
Yes. Kwaku no kantanka heba.
Okay.
Obodi adrobi abedwaso. E wodada. Na say kra no ye papa minority leader crack and one more parliament.
Okay.
Yes, friend. Emulate herbal supplements. Emulate herbal supplements. A drawing. FDA. FDA Giatum. But this medicine, you call FDA for approval for 2 specific things. One, immune support.
Okay.
And a general well-being. Say ade holding nipadua no everything sorry cover the immune system kwaku say immune system ye weaker bibia timi yawo
very true
yare tonton for waso akikura utimi yare
very true
yare bi eni kwan say bow infection bi etimi kun any other thing bi etimi count
yes
it's this medicine it's called Emulate herbal supplement and na ye papa safo kantanka ne herbal kantanka herbal and the abedwa so and is selling even though FDA are approving for immune support and general well-being, I drew in this hour off-label benefits be brave. Off-label benefits be brave. Because of antiviral compounds in a woman, obio hepatitis B, a obio HIV, because of the antiviral compounds na a woman. And as I supportive therapy. Supportive therapy. I say we are abia hypertension, diabetes, abia arthritis in a how. Oh no more drew. But we need supportive therapy. Say no more drew 1 hour time. Na one no
they are boss.
Obi say obi adrona wo nom de be man na fast ammonia resource faster than everything. And anti-inflammatory compounds are it's in be on ma na say wo that say you know system gas in maybe wo system sometimes no why check
no for bloated na san one
draw we no bia kwa so mfaso a obenya no eyi bebre kwa kunya no nko a say your neurons no and na ma stroke any sign money by we have dream stroke it's a neuroprotective compounds bi o ma it me fight stroke off yes it me and sa menaya I sensene it fights off those things as well. It's Abusia Edra Abedjaso no.
Wow.
Your friend Emulate herbal supplement. Kantanka Eddie Abedjaso. Ewo ye papa kantanka. O se wo ko na won jaya reho.
Dabi.
Won jaya hawo. Kantanka dro no aba. Ewudjaso ye bia nkora nkwaje bi. Abusia obowura any herbal shop se wo pe kantanka emulator. Obenya bi. Your friend Emulate herbal supplement. Obenya bi ato. Ope dodo to a phrase 0303 966 429 and 053 511 2873 na unso call
Supreme Yensen second number no so be
053 511 2873.
Okay.
Yes. Na kona unso so koje odie. Usia your friend no Kantanka emulate herbal supplements.
For a local product, what's our packaging? The effort I come we are packaging now. It just probably say genuine stick a bit tarahua now say the
which me scanning
we
say so
and sana we need silver we need being so that's
beautiful. Boys no
are they send your own say
yeah which scanning you can scan it you get all the details
oh that's beautiful.
It's herbal supplement abedwa so ama ye nyina your immune system no any general well-being yenhwe na yenye ne ye etikwaku musa mekase meka do
we do brema drop papa
you let ya kan ho asem na be for
kope ba ko nsima yim
na so
no pay
na me come for say executive senators international school say omoda so enrollment from crèche to junior high school abusa fa ba na bra why fa ba na bra school papa you see you are the pa oye Debia na ka say education system na enya say nyu but yenya abofon de na developing be blend here emano as you get the best of both sides and that is what SS stands for. E wo Kaswa Timber Market opposite Bernard filling station no American school aba Ghana. Ye den kora no ko exchange programs to America, ye be ko Germany, ye ko France, ye ko Italy, ye ko Britain. It is all person akwantu oba no e be sua de with variety of culture and a variety of environment. Ni nyina no SS Executive Senators International School. Omo classrooms no modern classrooms with modern learning materials. It any problem. Bra foundation no nya de no. Bra nya oba no foundation yi e fama na bibia nya kama. E wo Kaswa like I said, Kabuswa Timber Market opposite Bernard filling station. E wona Executive Senators International School. E wo. Your number is 053 533 1855 free na bibia nya kama. Kwa ku hwidie masem na me no bedi honkomi.
Okay.
E bedi hwidie masem. Kwa ku se wonim se am kan se name was am kan se nine was am kan dey. How do they say it? Say name was so say dem the full meaning
National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Security. Secretariat, yes.
Okay. All right. Kwaku inti National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat.
Yes.
Unso mate omajuma ne say you say ombe fighting galamsi.
Yes.
So they are really working.
Yes.
Kwaku na omko ahafo.
Okay.
First Saturday no. Omko ahafo. Say omoko check ombeso mo build the secretariat crowd but they were just observing the area, moving around, checking what is happening.
Okay.
To move free goals, what's the goals in a have original capital?
Yes.
To move free goals eko hidim. Along the line. Kokomudu ono ma gala na eko so. Kwano. Whoa. Excavators ye tu gala ye tu gidi.
Omu driba kuta no.
Omu tu gala na be busa wo. Omu tu gala gentende. Ano mu jina yon paki eno mu
bro say
ana mu wala si bia ba wura mu tirimu ana kwa hu na mu tugala sei mu bia no ka se o tun fo nga he na kuma ton tie tugala kuma se
so
o se tugala kuma se
ana mo aso de dan ko fa no internet a no
ati ase o mu ko video mu no ye tugala o kwa mo ena ko mu jina he so they arrested them no mo chi o mu arrested all the guys there and almost omo panyin in way and they called one guy came so na omo panyin
okay
omo na didi nkomo no almost he arrested him. Another person also came say ono so panyin phone bi he was trying to free them and akwaku ono so no omo de hankof gunisa kwaku anche and na MP for Asu-B North
yes
your friend honorable Ebenezer kwaku ado honorable baya or say onyo nkwa na baya on a gang on a squad on a tag boys metro 4 and a baya kwaku mind you some panyfo mo ba ho ne yeseche ho no etuo pa yi free nkofo ye ho etuo ne nyama weapons bullet ayi free omo ho ana ona bobaya o se ye papa Collins Dauda ono se TV Santana
ono so that area mo ya
ona suma no so Collins oni Ghana
Dauda ni how
understand so oni Ghana ona suma no so me kan cho no so omo ka cho mo so munyai. Mind you, your papa Collins Dauda is an NDC MP.
Yes.
Whilst Honorable Kwaku one is also NDC MP.
Yes.
Say ona asuma mo so mo mejai o me kan cho mo so munya no mo ye nya o mo de asema na ye ke no so munya o na nkofo na si kopa de ye ma mfa nkofo mu o mo san fa mo nko ye ntwe Kwaku ye be preso just for 6 or so Now for your chichi soldiers for say go muchi. Out the force akwa yi handcuff keys. Eji. One of soldiers in 2 car no with some of Kofoni women no go straight to a Hwidium police station. Kwaku any 5 minutes na MP. Any gang squad Kromo youth aba. Sell a lie. Or maybe you microphone. Led by our MPO. Na die mun jano mun say police station ho. Ni peg home pem ye mom say police station ye mom break cars. Says anyama. Because omun train MNC obia. Anti galamsey task force any soldiers for no crash no. Omun so crash you say omun okay ye jo mom ni akoso kra no. Omun so omun twi. Oye mom kwa no mom wo mo. It is Zungu chief or your friend Laji Mohammed something referring to Mabondi or no then car by say military car the name near man the mamofra if you want to be movie or out to man a baby and on son the ebune kakra and then the car be see you no crying car a papa in a cheap glass in a and ye chi mo a shame and America name one or the soldier phone and the director of anti-robbery or the Omujani Frio, led by member of parliament for Asu-B. Wow. Wow. What story where Nipo de Betua Bontin Erastus Asaridonko. Yes,
Erastus, yes.
He made a post about it, included the videos and the pictures. Can you read the post on your own? Very good. Very good.
Director of Operations of Nemos attacked by thugs. Led by a certain member of parliament. On Saturday, 1st November 2025, the director of operations of the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, accompanied by 10 soldiers, conducted a reconnaissance mission in the Ahafo region.
Yes.
The objective was to identify a suitable location for the permanent deployment of a Nemos field task force in line with the Secretariat's strategic plan to sustain anti-illegal mining operations.
It's it's basically the entire moment about we say Ahafo. Currently, baby, yeah, mining Kesepa Ghana Ahafo. But it is legal mining. Who's the one Nimonto?
I want to
Nimonto Ahafo.
Yes.
Or more tertiary.
Yes.
At the Jimum Sunyane Kwan no more. It's Newmont, you know. I can tell you, said almost all the land of Ahafo need to go to so. Because we Fabiano. Good. It's they are trying to establish a mission. Because what is Ahafo Galamsey about? There was a video I maybe cry about him. Me so kaya.
Me
manager.
Mekai.
Won't find you quite on to Galaw.
Aye, because send a quam pay and go to
Mekai. Emma me try video. It's all much started tell you Ahafo we need to establish secretariat. Now field task force no omo be biom be wura no mo biom be fa e na di onko piem e wo sa side ho kwakutu aso e.
While traveling along the Gosu to Hwidium Highway, the director's attention was drawn to an excavator engaged in mining along the roadside near Bronikrum. The team diverted to the location and apprehended several individuals actively mining. The director instructed the suspects to refill the pits they had dug to prevent further environmental degradation.
Director only the team no or the 10 soldiers in econo kwaku dru one mo hu say yes sense asise you know
yes
eno mugina he kwa hu broni krom kwa hu na sana broni ye ni krom anka mo futuo broni krom kwaku kwa no pe o dru ho no ma galana ekoso we eno mu si excavator ni abre bofom eno mu si he de mo ye wa ha no eno mu chichi bi o mu chichi bi no ena boys na chichi o mo no yes this Sophie so munsem ni ese amana na moturi na mo mfele mo mfele amana no eno mu guso ye adwuma kwakutu aso ya.
The director then ordered one of the arrested persons to call the site owner.
Okay.
The first individual to arrive identified himself as a defense intelligence representative from the Ahafo region. Sorry.
Okay.
Shortly after, an individual named Alex arrived in a Toyota RAV4, arrogantly claiming ownership of the site.
Okay.
Another man later arrived in a Range Rover and was also arrested. While at it, the Nemos Field Task Force set ablaze shelters used as offices and shelters by the illegal miners.
Kwaku, director, almost some could do on Mochichenko from some failure. And I'm afraid that I'm cramming one more penny away.
Yeah.
No, Miss Winnie, no, Mr. Phone for opinion.
Friend of mine.
The first person by I was say, well, don't know why defense intelligence. How you represent you are half.
Yeah.
No, say, sir. Okay. And I want to catch you about your friend Alex.
Yes.
Alex say, on no galan say site in any dia. Me media.
What was he from?
Minie, Muslim say, galan say site in any dia. Me friend Alex. And then I'm better. Minie maba. And Alex buy. Kwako Alex buy. Echeche mu na nche na foforo so buy. No to range over. On buy the eche on so. Kwaku say that time no omko galamsey site wa call bi answer me call last time.
Yeah, me ko bi dent.
Ombo apata. Bi ono bo so mo apata. Apata no na bi on my kiosk.
Yes.
Enum na bi ono mo gine omo awia no bo a omko gina ase kwaje mo make akra. E bi oso ombo bo no say adaka ayo mutimi tum. No me bi aye office. Ti boss ba na boss akotena mu na ho na boss be trotro ne ma na wo nya say na boss na check account so no sika sem ne bibia. To omusisi excavator na sa we no omtwe gato sa ne mani nyina yam. That time ni achi Alex.
Yes.
Okay. Alex so no so ne to na gala ne dia.
Na operation we so new operation na ya hyehyɛ to say ye koye baby.
Ye koye baby.
Okay.
To aso yi. Okay. Okay.
A search of the suspects' vehicles led to a shocking discovery.
Okay.
The team found one Smith and Wesson pistol.
Yeah.
2 pistol magazines.
Yes.
And 21 rounds of 9mm ammunition. 12 assorted mobile phones. A black side bag. Cash amounting to 11,000 Ghana cedis. 1 power bank and a Lexus ignition key.
Right. It's going to say ye chill sana ye chichi omo no say such a claim eti no omo frɛ get to be Smith and Wesson pistol omo hu ba ko e na bullet ankasa no nsane wo pack magazine no e so no omo nya 2 pistol magazines e na omo twea no de bullet na cheche mu no e no so omo nya 2 ansana e 2 bullet na ankasa no pistol no omo nya 12 rounds of 9mm ammunition 12 and a 2 so phones so many 12 and a bag and a sika 110 million and
yeah 110 yeah
11,000 Ghana cedi and a power bank
but black side bag no
man card kura ni wo Ntam Kɛseɛ ma yedi za okay aha was wakasa wo ze kura ska wo konigu ansana Lexus ignition so no Lexus in here but omu say Lexus car key share okay.
While arrangements were being made to convey the suspects to the Hwidian police station, the member of parliament for Asutifi North, Honorable Ebenezer Kwakwado, arrived at the scene with several talks. The MP indicated that he was sent by Honorable Collins Dauda, MP for the area, and demanded that the director releases the arrested kingpins, including Ebokinabe, immediately and remove their handcuffs, arguing that he did not want the locals to see them in handcuffs.
Okay.
The director politely declined the unlawful request, maintaining that the arrests were appropriate and that the right procedure be followed through to the police.
All right. Kwakunti, omuchira ono mudidi hunkomo nano. Ena honorable Ebenezer Kwakudo nko ba we name.
Yeah.
We name. Obaye no say hwidi mu anu de ye papa Collins Dauda na hwa. Na woni ho wasoma me. O se me meka nche mo say. Sankofo no wachi omu na jawo.
Okay.
Hankofo na gu omu sa immediately. You omu sa bokina ni na wasa chi na kan ho. Kan jawo mu nyina na obi ankonko en like. Me pese kroma ne bia be hu sa hankof de obi ansa wa ha. Ensi eti ne se wo trim say ebeba de a emaso jawo mu. You don't want to buy Kwaku. Macho my for JYM.
Subsequently, the MP and the thugs became violent and forcefully snatched the handcuffs keys from one of the soldiers and took the handcuffs of the kingpins before chasing the Nemos team whilst going to the police station.
Yeah. Who said, Omono, police station? Say, Omon Penny say, Yabija Momo. But we know the phone tax and ankasa no etimi key no free campaigns no e ma soja fo na police fo dwane ko police station e de direct dwane ko omunam chale mirika omuko police station.
Upon arrival at the Hwidiam police station to lodge a report and hand over the suspects and exhibits, a crowd of about 600 people from Hwidiam and nearby communities surrounded the station. The mob, incited by Honorable Ebenezer Kwakwado, demanded the immediate release of the arrested suspects and seized vehicles. They warned that they would discipline the soldiers if their demands were ignored.
All right, into Kwakwe. Say, almost release you. My young coffin, ye the only journey police station. We ye make reports. Now, Nipa 600 led by Honorable. Honorable, the Omani Diomaba. Says, Umunim. No man jump of one is here. Say they be disciplined soldiers. Yes, be soldier phone is here discipline.
Responding to a distress call, Chief Superintendent Prince Odum Kodia, the Ahafo Regional Crime Officer, led the 15-member regional task force headed by Inspector Fosu to reinforce the local police. They were
supported. All right, another 1, 2, 3. Third paragraph.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
They were supported by
okay.
Responding to
Responding Hona number.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay now. They were supported by Superintendent Jonatanga, Divisional Commander for Goso, Superintendent Opoku Yamwa, District Commander for Kenyase, and other senior officers. Even with the reinforcements, the atmosphere remained extremely volatile. The Zongo chief of Hwidiam, Alhaji Mohammed Bashiru Zarichi, stepped in and appealed to the crowd to remain calm. However, as night approached and power went out, tensions heightened further. To prevent bloodshed and protect lives, a joint decision was made by the police, the military, and the Zongo chief to release the keys to the seized vehicles in order to calm the crowd. The Zongo chief then offered his Toyota Sequoia 4x4 to evacuate Colonel Bua, the director of operations, and his officers to safety at the Newmont site in Kenyase under police escort. During the evacuation, the soldiers were physically attacked, and the chief's vehicle's rear windscreen was shattered. Thankfully, no injuries were recorded.
It's okay. I'm going to say that it was a malam. I was a Allegibum. Alleged in the cabis was out there. Mammy from Winjani. Young for director and go for Winjani.
Yes.
And what kind of car your papa pay a chair glass in?
Yes.
Or the vim force your machine. Or more corn will needs he peer pumetical. Yeah. You peer pumetical crochet canning. Not quite to us way.
Meanwhile,
the director of operations
described the MP's actions to influence the release of the suspects as unfortunate and a serious obstruction of NEMO's operations, and emphasized that the fight against illegal mining requires all citizens, especially influential figures in the society, to act on the side of the law and not to shield offenders or incite rogues to obstruct justice, as happened at Hwidiam. Meanwhile, the NEMO's officials, including the directors, including the director, were all safely escorted out of the chaotic situation unharmed, due to the professional and tactful management of the crisis by the director and then the Hwidiam Ahafo police. NEMOS remains poised despite the unfortunate incident and warns all Galamseyers to desist from any such acts in the future. The director of operations reiterated that the effort to combat illegal mining will continue regardless to help clean Ghana waters and forests, as well as restore sanity in the mining space.
It's Wagu.
Supremo.
Supremo. First of all, I understand say Speaker of Parliament I release Honorable Kwakudado. I'm a police force.
Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. But you didn't cry around for Honorable so yes.
And on one case interview. Also one so we watched that.
On your mind in the Asante.
And Chief Suswakasa.
Oh, okay.
Zongo chief no so akasa. So let's watch both videos. Na yeba. Na fi ebedi enkomo.
Yes.
Mame kwa omano so na me Ebenezer Ado. Me member of parliament for Sutifi North. Na wa wakoli di mo abamo makobo na imus for na say eboko.
Oh, welcome. Me so no me so me follow pa na enye sanity. Me really more bia for attack na imus. In fact, na imus omo digina and the boga na and as a message there is no occasion. Like I said, the media abai asafu dino me kwa ko soreti ana me kofa mo about the pressure so intimate secret
na eye uhie mu na na saa dwumadi ne koso ana
a certificate out ami no mo abosie ana the media ko pie mo na for the tiani say every minute that they are a man for you not constituency women that a market day they come market day and say a year where they need to take home the and na me ko a year no accuracy na some of you cry and I'm so and I said and to trust so you quite detail and say bridge I pass so free to trust so quite accuracy no yes, me until you quite I just over Kenya so now for video. Until on my way to a year now, as a mission said, did the cost or he did, and a man afraid. The MP Ameno a bossy, honorable college I'm a friend of a constituency. And no man, I was only constituency. I'm so my sister BB also constituency. Also more feeding. Also more constituency there. Mr. Wa Gruhana head there for Sunamina. Meaning or more Abajumadi Elko. And a man media a year now make on over there. Tajumadi way Elko. In fact, me for me for damn who did tray so ya for me na meaning Kenya with the morning. The first time I'm in the house, no one. The madam who the Alistrano, and I'm so. May your empty was tipping off now. May the term up on a woman, they are possibility me, a million, I'm paying this, they said, or no casa. And I'm call me, in fact, lay empty or a certificate out. And I'm done in the phone, and the man, when you would be appreciating in the body. So that was what happened. That Yawana and he said, as a tension, so no name, the year amount for Obano, and we are not a young and I moved to police station. And they do police station on a final blockade. So myself and the military and the police, we were locked up in the police station. I signed the regional crime officer Muna Ebabeka about Yahweh that's why. So I was there to support, make sure that there is calm in the area. But when I near them and I said, I was the market didn't come for no use of a bomb. Now my friend, we didn't go on also now. The Muslim chiefs one of the prominent among them. And the friends and another air force in with Wagma Anwadi. And I announced the car who I heard the Bayama Kamle Samba area for Timia. You really side one and attack the air force. Military no pick up on the buy, like I said, boys, more upper by screen in the so yeah, not the other boy said, Nanawa or more in the day. Now, so a car fee, and their own cover car, no, of our family for no, a free police station. So, Nana, so the car no buy, no, like I said, the way boys, no, agitation, no, we no city, no. Nana car, no, almost a actually, I hear no, and also so, after that, a simple 20. there's no occasion and a me as a member of parliament. I hope also the consequences. But as the Koto na Manhyia any honor. There was a any calmness member. And it's not the opposition and the Abamubi. Now, the first 600 yeah, Kano, the Ntam Kɛseɛ made out for mobilizing the first 600 government and state situation. Our more sure say you don't bomb by no.
But don't doubt the 600 because the situation report I mean can be one if we post it for us a year kind of say half of him Chrim Kenya says na Mickey Chrim said nipa be 600 na o Chrim sir
Dr. Nasana Mickey says me report no na make say me kwa at that particular time no how can I mobilize the nipa 600
Mohammed Bashiru Zongo chief ewo me Mahafu region Shidim assalamu alaikum
wa alaikum salam o pinitese
na oho ye de
nyamena do mo pin
I see the edikan masem bisan se ya tese Zongo chief bi ono ne car ode ma asrafo ne koe wo car na de mom koe
wada wo man pache no koe me car no
car ben
toja se kwa
na ede na esi nti a ode car mom koe
no koe ya hafano kuya no na yen kakra kuya no yen kakra na niko abam kakra no wana kini kenya say number 1 kenya say MP as student of MP osuma say mo be frame na you dey because of video mo waso ano a wonti na member bo ano na me so bitu moto bi make buy na we do na say no kre sa na tie na ani no kre pa wo mo de na nye kakra na so just no omo police station wo timi say me na pidi say yi o mo free police station wo me mo no kre o kokuru bia so a ye o mensa wo obi a o tito kura so intimi mbo no o mo a onima sem na se kire o mo na mbia ye mpenete onima de e koso ubusa na sem say de ade onima sem kuro o mo na na o mo amure mature do ansem no de no kure de na o mo e boa police for no a mo boban timi beto sa na man beto sa mo boban an se basa ben koso na o mo so mo de police car ni eyi o mo e do mako am de se NMP Ebenezado kache mse police car na mbwa ka wesere mse de car no me mbra me o mo tele me ime ka obi anyo obeti me de nsa ka me car no kure na me ko fa me car ba na we de be nyame bo ai de be yi o mo ai ro kwa na mbranti bi o mo nime na o mo nyima se da me se ka se o mo amon fa se mo no mo yi nyima se mkro no ebi na ebubo arere no di ka o mo sabubo ka mdi bo bubo mo sana ekoye wada roma ahono sana tie
eti mrantie na omunim de ekoso no from nowhere ana omo papa wa hwehwe nza no
chief na headmaster business school students go munya case no mo omo guso kan asem na mo yempene na school ni bi fira chiriba omo firifie de student obeduru na otise yempene no odi ni books buo yempene na master friends e de na ompene no say o mo kan say yempene na me so me ka bi to no nya punishment chen we mo de na me pa chire ni say ye wo twa mo woni ma asem no e so o chire ni me ma asem e bia omo na omo video for boys omo na mo no enye omo nya obia ye free ya asem ye ukazem titira ye free omo oda o na sa na etie.
Okay, so mama hwefo no metie fo ntin komo na ye bona so ba Adom FM page and Mr. Abon say aposi for ne asrafo secure bi si onipa dom atwa ho achia ye boa ma asrafo ne timi akohyehye nim na omo free sa bo abiao sa asrafo no Mohammed Bashiru omo ya hemfo
asrafo no ko wo ma ne se me be di er ma busa se hemfa na ye se jato ba bia wo se wo de su pipe so no fa be di wo se gata so se o de be be tu be hia asrafo no de mutie bia mo ya ban nipa omunya sha ban ta dia ban na suma mo ban ne de tie bia no hono de e ban nipa bia fa respect e fata o man o mo ne kura Ghana no kura wo mo wi president free o mo ne kura mo boy ho ban ye ho kire a o mo che ne hia mboa e bibia that is I want here say o mo asa no na
the akoso ewo eye Ghana Kruma we Ghana Kruma member of parliament for Asutifin North eye your friend simple Ebenezer Kwakwado on the tag ekwa ko sizi galamsey for say Alex dey say we pem the boss say me na ye me dia dey na be kire me
Supremo
I'm there
ade one amen okay answer na beto so no yen ready who say nemos for yi almost say eyase Lance, Ministry of Lands, Lance Commission. And no release about. And I think say only right to say a backing council. So then yes, you because say Amabua.
That's what
we're training. Statement on attack on Nemos personnel at Fidium.
Okay.
The Minister for Lands and Natural Resources, Emmanuel Amakufibua, has taken note of the recent attack on some members of the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat during an operation at Brunei Chrome near Hudim in the Ahafo region.
Yeah.
Having been adequately briefed on the matter, the minister strongly condemns the incident, which occurred on Saturday, 1st November 2025. Subsequently, the minister has held meetings with the Speaker of Parliament and the Minister for the Interior for the conduct and swift and rigorous investigations into the unfortunate circumstances. This is in line with government's commitment to bring to book all perpetrators who aid, support, or front the continuous decimation of the environment.
Okay.
Question Shandoff.
No need joy.
Oh, come on. Supremo, me say, then no be our interest too.
I am plugging on.
Boys, no. Omuni na ya plug on. Me am senior Prince Minka Munina. Also, owning Prince Minka. No, so war. I think so. No, XYZ. Hey. No, your morning show class FM. Oh, me na plug on come on. I think so. No, crowd or where you baby, I want some of them. I think so.
Yeah, good bro.
I'm
so. I want the cash.
Oh, bro. Nah, boys, said that they catch you. Say a brand. Once the lady obviously done. Okay, number of assistants. I'm sorry, you'll be any. And say no story. No, only interview no. GH1 there be and then you walk out when the GH1 presenter it's almost so Bank of Ghana
towards your plug-in and then so they arranged interview
of
course arranged it.
Oh boys already you're doing so IGP direct CID headquarters to take over investigation into attack on Nemo's director and his team at Redeem Asu-B MP invited to assist the investigation.
Very good.
The IGP, Mr. Christian Tete Yohonu, has directed the CID headquarters to take over investigations into attack on the Director of Operations of the National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat and his team by talks at Redeem in the Ahafo region.
Yeah.
The Member of Parliament for Asutifin North, Ebenezer Kwakwado, who is alleged to have incited the mob and obstructed the Nemos team, has been invited to assist ongoing investigation into the incident. Preliminary investigation and when they are when they are kind of yes.
Okay.
To fair conclusion on yes answer the end one
but I say no Speaker of Parliament are really easy.
I just say speaker. I mean the pan because now you man me better.
I was the one person de na be am fan and some NDC people among fans and their people on social media also calling say the party should sit omo emano omo sanction no yes omo dia call
no ntimi party ntimi
but man step down it means that they will do a by election. What if you lose a seat? You see what they are afraid of.
Supremo, why should they be afraid of losing a seat?
But
and I think say but me said the Emran City when it comes to distance. Party bit my for some resign.
Oh yeah, they can say.
The party bit my for some resign here. They shouldn't be afraid of some lose because Oshe we na because any pakra be saying nyejidi omumu.
Say yes. But mama dey ka we ya ka nyina bebo ense.
Any pa be saying nyejidi omumu say nipa na we di mu anim no oni mu anim.
This guy has no business.
And the unfortunate thing is the name Honorable Collins Dauda. Na ye dey be shame say I am here or no directions in Tina Basse, me A, B, C, D. That is the most unfortunate aspect. And I'm waiting for Honorable Collins that would answer so on to be released by because because on the MP for us to South. So we enough. It's on the South.
But where read him.
And unfortunately, on the Honorable Collins that would answer on the longest serving member of parliament. On that now Achapa. This is on the Waha on the Watana Achapa. Now almost every time. Mitmaka say almost every time will be ano. You been violence back you know be you be associated with him. Say no cray, say no cray. And I think say be a drone no normal. Say no there. Me sure say the last time one away.
Wakachi was the last time.
Oh yes, I think say we could because then no person achieve.
Okay.
Record no person set was say. Hey, on what course since 96 and 96.
92 he wasn't there number.
Wako 96
92 or 96 mbako di.
Wako papa.
Don't video Mugabe share.
Supremo.
That area no it's associated with violence.
Violence too much.
Too much.
And for who MP? Hey, but he's serious.
To lead the mob. He was leading the mob.
But say he's saying otherwise. Almost was just saying yes sir.
It's impossible to for money na omejimi.
Omu chantro.
Omu nyina chantro to say why then. Oh
no. But then I think the further investigations should go into the Omoye Biano, not necessarily with at the end of the year team no anti-illegal but a day interesting one hour meaning our concession and work and say sites and then I will protect it. And I will no so no. Every announce will be investigations be of course be no
but can't he be expelled from parliament?
Constitution be a part in the best every parliament.
No, but I think the parliament can take that decision. Maybe through some voting and stuff like that. Yes, if we had serious ever fighting, this man shouldn't be in parliament. A fact, he shouldn't be there.
But I say Imabua, Lance Minister, your friend Emmanuel Bua, you can Bua. Okay, want to meet there 4 or 5 months ago, but tonight TV soon, you know. Anna. We dey feel.
But one young be a baby.
We dey feel.
But so far, I see almost every NDC member condemning this. It's and
I'm going to say a good party anymore, say good president anymore.
Because president was someone catching you saying
yes. To the extent say it's me to cover be defended. The also ever be hearing for say no.
When he promised that say you can solve Galamsey, he said 1 week tenner.
But Galamsey in talk on the Supreme be 11 months into the year no. Yes, I did name dada now. Say, I say, Emma Nanado, Emma Nanado say, Galamsey.
Emma, me who say none of our leaders are serious to solve Galamsey.
After some moment,
me who say Obi a beneficiary. Nanado failed us. Mahama. Oh, we. Opamo ko ya ko mesta charge na di Galamsey so fight you.
Pressure no also so
I will feel say this Nana Mahama is better than
just
one fighting of Galamsey.
Just one phone call. Masa, Ochana Mose State.
Mose State now MPB. Simple as that. Can send a signal no. Can send a signal but is Mama going to do it?
Obi Subeka say a investigation on mo name confirm say no.
Why?
But Honorable Collins they did not come boy. It means say me bow Supremo. Okay, so once again me bow. We are MP for Asu-Tifi North. So Asu-Tifi North. Obi a MP or Asu-Tifi South. E dey control kwano also. Obiti owo baby. No order.
Say kwana ko yesi. Now they are poor. You know, so musulu papa no dey o hard.
Okay, so I can say, oh, daddy, 1 year horse, and now on a sponsor of my buy. It means me now, okay, so me now obey day.
Possibly, or best fight against you.
Because when me raise the allegation say, Fantia an honorable person say. So I yes,
honorable Collins was one of the kind of
violence
is always always been associated with honorable Collins, but I hope said this time around. Mama prove you be wrong. Obia Felice Mama, you are the same as Ronaldo. Prove us wrong.
When it comes to Galamsey,
prove you wrong.
Because I say we there. That's pretty well yo.
Prove you wrong.
Oh, no kumu funi na big police station. Okay, so Supremo, first of all, Honorable Emmanuel Amabua. Omonhwe no omonye papa ne card man.
Chief no.
Yes, omonye papa ne card. because nke nim de nke besi
oh I'm catch you for you be discipline
and our insurance okay we the insurance kra na mo nya mo pusi mo fa mo nya papa
because we
e mo papa ne mre ho enkoma and as my because we want me nyɛ
I'm talk from an kra nya
Zuru ana basa asem na America no Zuru omo hwe no mo nya papa ne ka na ma no tetetetetetem omo talk from kra man kra nya hwe and what service situation
okay refi mejoma ma say
yes what service situation so it should tell you your leaders your traditional leaders no your papa Mohammed utim hwe how more respect no any ade ohun say no ade we say me ma no man take the necessary steps ni ejai say ye ma chairman amonkoya one who asem besie no and the video na yabobɔ ne ka supreme na hard not even the soldiers na kra no mo ba
so mutin control
na omudijira mo say chinchina ye making sure say yes on say supreme yet kroma say enkofoi because no me armed komo ye bibie ni so omo ye bia adam hu post bia na nkofo bi kaka na soldiers pa na we send the pana soldiers ne de pimpin nkofo mo tutu a
ye beka so mo in discipline
ye beka say enyoma adwuma ade no say hedom ye kan supreme omo ye kan omo hwe ne me kire ya na soldiers na omo sort wo
kokwidi mu no
omo sort wo
no kre ba kope ye nchiri pa ba kra ho
adenti video evidence or video one when people
kwaku just obi win the history of freedom kwaku mo for kase to trasem violence gidi wo ba bia enya shaman kaso na mo je nye ho enye ni mo
ya onkofo ma gidi ni onkofo so mo ye
kwaku video mo enye video mu na no mubu nu ya bebrebe no na bana timakas na e besne akwa
obrani gina ho ye juma
how dare you say obe police we stop timaka you dare not kwaku omuntimi nchi obia that is the sad part of all this the sad part of all this is nobody will be arrested to the enyo obia yentimi nchi obia because of in the violence in the business area yenyusu MP na sesam
because o man take steps via receipt kesi we there the whole
yenyusu MP
opposition big na so dia ye campaign association ni
yentimi nchi obia ma omunyusu MP na sesam
we there yenti bi say crowd we there
ye fa MP no incite example na obia anya okay na bibia nkorani kwa
supreme
yankwenim
yankwenim
kwa maybe didn't come off young lady be me chanced upon the video
okay
now it was very unfortunate meaning some final last video na any Nigeria for no come
and you mbo Nigeria for the any family abandon here
all right
okay
kwa Nigeria for
okay
nanse onim de ekoso Boko Haram for ne jihad then jihadist then for omuku Christians no people are even estimating say about 4,000 Christians have been killed within some few months or not who's the Nigeria and come from those
yes and they are the majority they are true
now they are being killed and no they are facts and kuno muku omo no mass burial and DC omo and yes serious killing and ekoso na we na Trump atase ehu and na Trump will say oba be kasa ko wansa na meka de Trump de ebe kan no pesen kam che ni patu bi ba
wadaroma
na me ba Trump abe kasa ho Nigeria is ready for war kwaku America be to ntizo omo so bombo no mba be yi omo bombo nyina ade ache
wow
kwaku 3p Gallagher me say me kan che say ohojojo na uyin say why emre hypertension and blood pressure how sugar level no was so o 90 o ko afichira ho kire wo immune booster o asthma bi tete kakra o Johnson dodo bi o ntimi Johnson kra kwaku de 3p Gallagher mesha pi work for na de abadwa so kwaku adro we say no bebredi mu adanse se o to wonom na se yeso bi pressure ko na nam wiem ena ne sugar level no was so dodo sana me bitime ko any minute se bi wo so a petri pikale me chane no kwaku kwa kra kins work ba bi ho na ko sam heba ko Fredia Gapsin pharmacy eno hinana heba e bi ho kuma se dan heba na Kolinak heba sa so na ho so abet sam heba kwana kwaje wode se o pedo do tu a 0248928824 na 0201000021 na kwana kwaje wode sa so na eye best deal door to door shipping o se men kan cho se o peso de name free UK and ba Ghana from UK to Ghana kwaku bi ono ma bronya bi o peso de name ba fie Opeso the package kakra be fie. Opeso the boxes be fie. Opeso the containers. Opeso the nneɛma be fie. Kwaku de ne say obefrɛ best deal. Best deal for semen kan choose. So who you can kwana opeso the nneɛma be fie dia. And one ne say obefrɛ mu 0774353487 and 077463007086. Your Ghana number is 0241961165. Frey na yeni jumama. Obi ono ma wonya da agye nkoyo no one shopping no. Obi ono ma nema o nema person toto ba da je abrochire de bibia emre. Frey, ye bitimi aye. Ye betoto be shopping asesa nema no na ye de aba Ghana ma wonya problem. Ebi ntira, ebi nyira, ebi nya hwe. Frey ne hu juma enfama. Wo abuni ga, woni abrochire kwa na wo Ghana. Na opese ye toto de ba, ye bitimi toto. Na ye de abra. Just call us. Na ye nya shopping no enfama. Kwa kuna me kai amanfo se eye o say Comedian pa. O say Comedian pa say on the 13th of December. Kwa kuna me see this week e beche ticket.
Yeah, okay.
Me wo about 20 tickets meche.
Yes.
Amo manfo akọ inside akodidi.
Wow.
But aside that no, me say every week bia no. Me man pa ba ekudidi wo o say Comedian pa.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
That's nice.
O many no mo akra. Yenye Wednesday and Friday. Friday. Yeah. You be money pa baako ako ose krom aduane pa. Akodidi. E we slave one akodidi. Why? Friday may say adwuma no. Asanka edition e on the 13th of December. Fufu party on a pack. You be say obi akọ na okodidi bi. Good pack and e be so Accra Mall from 11 a.m. to 11 p.m. Tickets no we hear ticket no be a *714 *703 hash. Entry no just 50 cedis. Oba obetimi choose no what ticket no. Musicians eba ho bebre. DJs be performing bike show, car shows, games, arts and crafts. They be koso na bebre. Fufu party on a parker. Eba so ewo good pack Accra Mall. Osekro aduane pa na ahyehyɛ program we edebre. Era sanka de sin. The 13th December wo ba bi kwa. Fashion ni mum. Se obiko kudi fufu papa. Ewo good pack on the 13th of December. Now so akwakoye na bibia aye kama. Kwa best deal maka best deal.
Waka best deal.
Eti Zion Construction. Yes. Simani si ofie ne ma ho. Obesi fie ne kama. Obesi fie na ma. Efie ni siwa na efie na nkasa ehome. Your friend is Zion V Construction and Services. Manisi fie ne ma ho. Yini bebre wa brichi obefro was me of edi musika. Me no edi musika. Me edi musika. Abusuapanin edi musika. Me no aba edi musika. Masa. Fre best deal. Fre Zion V Construction. Na onsi fie no enfamo. From beginning to finish. Ono an nim ye. Obeye so amana ye fe. Iti fa number no frɛ no. A number say 0543123829 and 0249711659. Obi ofie no yesie we dada if dada no person remodel. If you be on mapoto bi brain aba ho person treat damness e de man telegraph ya to na ope. Obi see good form nyina stamp concrete a ka nyina fa so a would say if you ye fe and I pose floor na ope. Nyina Ntam construction e be ne kam e de amount. Na wo se men kan che say Anas boy se men kan che say POP nko na wo hia. Anas boy se POP hene. Ghana ono ne Anas boy enterprise. Anas boy ene etinye PP opeje uti hwe wie ma say what's me fie ama me POP ayefe your friend Anas boy enterprise. I open POP materials no so osa ton bi kan ho. The number is 0246113461 0246113461. Interior deco so no and one Anas boy enterprise. Kwagu
Supremo
eti Trump etnasi.
Okay.
Ehwe ne me koso we nyina. Utiti we nyina na otese say Nigeria you Christians one. No, so what do you mean? Nigeria, friend Nigeria, shameless country.
Wow.
Or say disgraceful country is a shameless country. Na mu kunkum Nigeria for no. Oma Nigerian president no warning. Say if they don't deal with it, obeba ho. Oni asuja for ba besra Nigeria for. Eni alata for. Oba besra na ye mesra o mukra no mo beji ye man ya bosu yi. Ne mesra o mo de a o mo beji ekura bosu.
Wow.
Eti ba beso odiaba. Odi we na ba. Odi eti no o say men ka chiro say me say was ka chiro. Until Trump. So omekwa kwasho. So this is the post that Trump ameke kwaku.
So on X, Trump made a post saying Christianity is facing an existential threat in Nigeria.
Yes, until okay.
Thousands of Christians are being killed. Radical Islamists are responsible for this mass slaughter. I am hereby making Nigeria a country of particular concern, quote and unquote. But that is the least of it. When Christians or any such group is slaughtered like is happening in Nigeria, that is 3,100 versus 4,476 worldwide, something must be done. I am asking Congressman Riley Moore, together with Chairman Tom Cole and House Appropriations Committee, to immediately look into this matter and report back to me. The United States cannot stand by while such atrocities are happening in Nigeria and numerous other countries. We stand ready, willing, and able to save our great Christian population around the world. Right, Donald Trump.
Yes, you come to Nigeria. Christians was currently within 3,000 to 4,766. And you come. Christians, you come Nigeria. Kwaku, you come. Until they should report back to him. There was another post he made. Let's read that one as well. I don't know. All right. They are killing them.
Yes.
And it's a fact. Nigerian Christians in Nigeria are being slaughtered daily. The BIA come.
Donald Trump again on X. If the Nigerian government continues to allow the killing of Christians, the USA will immediately stop all aid and assistance to Nigeria.
Okay.
And may very well go into that now disgraced country, guns are blazing, to completely wipe out the Islamic terrorists who are committing these horrible atrocities. I am hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action.
Department of War?
Yes.
To prepare for possible
action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet. Just like the terrorist attack our cherished Christians. Warning: the Nigerian government better move fast. I am hereby instructing our Department of War to prepare for possible action. If we attack, it will be fast, vicious, and sweet. Just like the terrorist attacks. Attack our cherished Christians.
Warning: the Nigerian government better move. Well,
now war no sweetness in idea. Just mean is a lot of them crowd almost around more.
And the kujame.
There's so many bibia or
na eya kasa Tinubu abakasa Tinubu akasa
also say be defend here
Tinubu say say one person mo be join here na ye fight terrorists any problem but won't make us you can't talk to us like that.
Nigeria stands firmly as a democracy governed by constitutional guarantees of religious liberty.
Okay.
Since 2023, our administration has maintained an open and active engagement with Christian and Muslim leaders alike and continues to address security challenges which affect citizens across faiths and regions. The characterization of Nigeria as religiously intolerant does not reflect our national reality. Nor does it take into consideration the consistent and sincere effort of the government to safeguard freedom of religion and beliefs of all Nigerians.
But see,
they will say and reflect it. Reality now. The perception out there.
Say you Christians.
But see, you say no call worry. Port Harcourt. To see, Bibia, Claire, Ubons, and your mom did an outcome. So Afiba. Okay. Religious freedom and tolerance have been a core tenet of our collective identity and shall always remain so. Nigeria opposes religious persecution and does not encourage it.
Okay.
Nigeria is a country with constitutional guarantees to protect citizens of all faith.
Okay.
Our administration is committed to working with the United States government and the international community to deepen understanding and cooperation on protection of communities of all faith. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, President. Federal Republic of Nigeria. Nkata ni nasa.
Nkata bemo.
Asa Supremo.
Koguna Nigeria for day. Omo de am ko to ashe omo.
There be say omo say
Jai.
Enti no omo say e be fast.
Vicious
and sweet. Omu bu Nigeria ba ku say. Omo be so omo chese Nigeria ni army ba ku say asem na o kan no omu mu Nigeria ba ku. But Supremo Maximum working here. Over the weekend, me who so I supposed to be by me ame offer. Okatechi Afrifa. Na na Okatechi Afrifa picture.
Yes.
Obenya Okatechi Afrifa. Obenya mama yanka be bo ampa be me de pa.
Yes.
Be me de.
Yes.
Be me de papa. Supremo.
Yeah.
Me ame offer Okatechi Afrifa. Yenim say so America.
America.
Still na unya ame offer picture no.
Papa.
Aha. Pema me na hu hia me pa na me fanya de bi. Because very, very important for this particular discussion.
Okay.
Na Nigeria by the said in America, you say very fast,
vicious,
very vicious,
and
now sweet. Hey, I come here.
For money.
So, just a quoting was do they even have an army?
The Nigerian media. Nigerian media Ghana me.
Supremo. Africa ya army near Tofu. Okay, so Supremo. Said in America. For this particular in common idea, I think so people say, oh, now the same way the Okatechi free fafa home. Over the weekend, we saw Adaroma. We saw more fankasa no, and say meeting and catch it, who screen so sir. But the last time you have a in common, some offer through scholarship will be near America. Yes, we see there or American. But offer co Americano, also one die. We didn't come all make appearances all over the place. They didn't come on the presence felt by the Americans. Omubu say ana benkata chibe ni free Africa. Ghana to be precise our bay. Osua de ni na no. Yes. Also yenoma. Over the weekend Supremo woman who say you invited to a Christian persecution summit.
Yes.
And okokoma talk on some of the leaders no kokoma talk. No tie nsem na okan na. Aseni enim se Donald Trump nsensemi
eboboba
Supremo nsem no kai ni sisi so pepe Supremo enya me fault to say me sorry am ye Christian ebia wo ye Muslim ni a enya wo fault so ye Muslim ni ebia abrante ye otie kira say ono no de Buddha ehọ na no bedi ni juma Hindu eno na de bedi ni juma enya ne fault ono so ni gidie no ehọ ne wo the first obi gidie ni say so ye Christian o ye Muslim ni ne som no ko ba bi na wonti amra no enkyere se awosem kofo bi de mra hye omo nsem no mo sori a owu ni etete wo mu fra asase so ni eyom fra asase so
omo ko omo se de
Supremo and everything na wo fakatechie kan ye no eno no so na aba besie
as if you knew said this thing
as if you knew say de na ebobo bani Supremo and very bad and you see oba your West Africa high ECOWAS Sadia ya akoso for several years and not just in Nigeria. Other ECOWAS countries need to so these same things akoso. And ECOWAS rule anything say yeah boama Sadia akọ from anything. And we have an ECOWAS army.
Yeah. What the ECOWAS Sunan?
Supremo. Yeah. What I say? It's not as if say we don't have an ECOWAS army.
Oh yeah, we have.
You be. And then the ECOWAS say ya fa home. Now Supremo. We on my nankasa friend Nigeria na. Ebia the Bema Donald Trump beba kasa say mu role am play all these years and the saying some o shama sa dey we to atwa na me say ebia me hu say mu play role bia ECOWAS musumu role ne say ye hu ECOWAS nso a AU musumu role ne say eno na bema obi ti baabi because say the bia okokoko to kopa na che no ote wona bia o fili board ewo ne office no onya hwenye no otie news no say yakum nipa ba akum yenu miensa no buza say news den yakum o mo yes o mo ya Christopher sesen mentia say
na we Christo ni eche
say na we Christo ni yakum mu say yakuro be yes Nigeria afa o fa phone na so o fa ne phone a obeko X no atro de obetro wi anu aka atro say na say me department of war no ya attack mu a ebe fast ebe vicious na san so you sweet jabama obi be kasa say mo ya atro no because if you say monotina moto no krona ngasa no munye serious one ECOWAS ngasa no munye serious two EU munye serious three meme mine no ye ni hu ya won say ewiase nyina ye te so ye Christopher mine ete Christopher mine de ye te say Christopher ba bia ye so interest o hobby because I Christo ni hu ni say that we obetima ba ye man obetima contribute am na affect ye man it is a mono mo nhwe entoto no ma ye dia ye be ba ye adwuma na mam Supremo hwe ni ngu asesem say.
So,
and this is where we are.
You describe as a disgraced country.
Yes. And yes, we are African. You name Nigeria as a disgraceful country.
WW
African. You say Nigeria, the giants of Africa. Supremo, you name no. You say Ghana, the gateway of Africa.
ɛna na woka abaya okoya wa mabiem afiba akosra obi keke okoya
enya sra keke o na wo say koye business o no okoto to feed any ade nti na danfo no okosi no so a na odna kɔ no akoto to sa ne ma no wa mabiem ba ye ti ye Africa no ye hu ye Nigeria say Nigeria the giant of Africa sa ne ye aka ye nim no yenim say oh e ba ne o ma bia na kra na say Africa e bia Ghana nim South Africa nim e bia Morocco Egypt nim na say Nigeria o ma it me de hwa ye ho sana de bia in terms of sports, in terms of education, in terms of politics bibia. So for someone Supreme Obi Awasaka Cho say immediately was say cut all aids to the country.
Yeah.
And because onim say on sashe no.
No onim say as also nim faso bia.
Into Supreme sa se mo yesi. Ache. Me kasa acha me hwet time na Donald Trump started so trotro. Unso your board and ofan phone ko eso. Or start so trotro sa no me. Anytime a Nigerian government and so ka say omo do omo ho omo practice democracy they yet no enya sa na tear on the grounds in Trump person so bi be ba boa omo a brana be boa omo no omo fight Supreme kai e man Boko Haram yes no
yes ye hu obi
de dey dey Boko hu omo enfa sa no mo wi na abo baba
be school yes say guess we school nyina egu e de omo ko
besime ye hu omo bi ebi dey atwa movies ebi dey say na international media no bia nkofo ani wo ho hu dey kokosi
ye hu dey kokosi
Supreme nkofo wonsa ba be senanum the make us ache no and say one this Donald Trump ba be kan once and waka no 2 times most man ba respond Supreme besine eku asese
eku asese on do mfa Nigeria say
what you say you say
Nigeria say me ye kan mo
be so musim enti no samo de motena say nhwe ha na se de see ya ye bobobodi mo interest na say are you calling the president, are you telling him something, are you asking him say on for report to be mbremo mo busa na say ohia mo ana mo ankasa mo wo ami wo ha mo de be ba support ana what is going on? You are killing innocent people. And you see that America me of Okatacha and say ninsem no kind
religious freedom.
Yes, religious freedom.
Obi na don't also be Muslim. Obi so
yeah, Supreme. Onti am brown to brand here.
We say because only my nti no. Me be kunkum mo say how does that?
It doesn't make sense. It's no Supreme.
Okatacha. Me chian baby
me chiam offer.
Yeah. Oh yes, what's
then over the weekends we will video no many age. No any age. Me home video now they atum na many age papa say
nice one.
Offer Tigana. On say esi na Ghana
obia. Me friend.
Na me call comment section no. Obi ti me ka say I dislike him but we are representing Ghana here. On say ye confie ntokwa if you talk
ne kwa bonti say etintire nka tiri be for me fa
and na dey na mani abresha tawale dey abrante ne dey enye akura keto be na lo ko ba be din se hunu na ye de prayer pamo no ye de ye nim ye fi asem ye kan fe de yes so sa pepe ne tie enti na mani je comments na eba no pa
yeah over na me kan
yes Supreme
say me come ni ma me story be me I chanced upon story of a small girl
lady be
was we VSS na okul school who side and oka how the head teacher tried to sleep with her no munina treating is she's the munina opomasem staff room was in the office na go fa ko go dey me say nkwa no mu dey dawo dey nhwe video number.
Today, I'm going to share my story. Mr. Krakani, if you are listening to this, I pray. I don't want you to die. No, I don't want you to die. I want you to suffer. I want you to be very miserable. I don't want your family, your wife, or your children to suffer because of your deeds. I want you to feel every pain. I want you to be paralyzed with a sickness that you would suffer for the rest of your life. But I want you to live a very long life so that you can go through it. Honestly. Justice for Chanya. First of all, I'd like to say a big thank you to people like Obidi, Dr. Zita, the Bold Feminist, Talk with Siri, and all the feminists out there that are pushing the agenda and making sure that women are heard and the rights of women are being fought for. Well, in this campaign, a lot of people have been sharing their stories, and then I feel that has really pushed me to also share mine, because I feel or I believe when we expose these perpetrators, these things, I know it will not entirely stop, but then people would know who they really are. What really pushed me is this high school teacher that came on the internet and said the government should give him an allowance or should give them allowances for self-control because the students are young, they are fresh, they are looking beautiful, and then they need to control themselves. Excuse me? I mean, this really triggered me, and I wouldn't lie. Watching all these videos of girls coming out to share that story has really opened my mind. And I really, truly believe that if a proper research is done, we would find out that majority, maybe 80% of the girls today, or girls in general, or women in general, have been sexually assaulted at certain points of their lives. Today, I'm going to share my story. And the person who assaulted me is called Mr. Krakani. Yes, Mr. Krakani. I went to senior high school in Malco Girls Senior High School. It is a school located in the Volta region in Ho of Ghana. I started senior high school at the age of 13 because I was yet to turn 14. So I turned 14 when I was already in senior high school. So yes, and then I finished senior high school when I was at age 17. The reason why maybe you can see my eyes are a bit teary is because I've recorded this video multiple times. Unbeknownst to me, my storage was full and then the video keeps ending. But hopefully I'm able to record this video. So let me give you an overview so that you can understand my story better. I was already 13 in high school and then I finished high school at the age of 17. I wasn't even 18 in anywhere in the story. Fast forward, there is this teacher called Mr. Krakani. Mr. Krakani was the head house master, if I would put it that way. He was not living on campus with us. Mind you, Malco Girls is an all-girls senior high school. And all the teachers on campus with the ladies or with the girls were female teachers. I could mention a few. There was Madam Lillian, I don't know the others, Madam Delight, Lady Gaga, and yes, that's all I can remember. So those were the teachers on campus with us. And then Mr. Krakani was the head teacher because he had access to, I think, the plants or something. So if there was power outage, he comes to make sure the generator is turned on. If there is water issues, he comes to make sure it's fixed. He made sure the school was kept clean and all of that. So because of that gesture or because of his responsibilities, he was deemed as one of the respected and honorable men on campus. That's why I believe he was given the head teacher title. Because Mr. Krakani was always up and about and very active and all of that and was seen as a good person, a lot of parents had entrusted their wards in his care. And my dad and my mom and my aunties are prime examples. So I would always go to Mr. Krakani if I needed to speak with my dad, or I needed to speak with my aunt, or I needed to speak with any relative of mine. Mind you, anytime we go on vacation or we go on holidays, I meet some of my male friends that would ask me, oh, do you know any teacher called Mr. Krakani? And I'll be like, yeah, I know him. He's a very good man. And then they'll be like, no, Mr. Krakani is trying to take their girlfriends and all of that. And I'm like, Mr. Krakani? Nah, he wouldn't do that. No, he's not that kind of person. Maybe it's just rumor, whatever. Until it happened to me. So fast forward up to WASI time. If you don't know WASI is like a general examination you write, and then when you pass the exam, you can go to the university to have your degree, your first degree or your HND. So as there was time for WASI and we were preparing, and I had just one last paper to write, which was economics. Mind you, in economics, in my whole school, I was considered one of the best economics students. In my class, I think the best economic students were from my class, general arts class. That was Alice and I. And funny enough, Alice was my assistant class rep and I was the class rep. So we were the best economic students overall in the school. So let's put that fact aside. So we just had one last paper to write, which was economics. And then unbeknownst to me, my dad had already planned with my big sister to pick me up the next day after my paper. So after my final paper, I'm just leaving the next day. I saw Mr. Krakani on campus and I greeted and whatever. And he told me, oh, your dad wants to speak to you and whatever. I had no idea that my dad had made these plans. Mind you, we had spoken about it, but we had not really finalized. So I didn't really know the plans of my dad. So I said, okay, and I followed Mr. Krakani to his office to speak to my dad because that is the usual. We go to his office, he calls our parents, and then we speak to our parents. So after speaking with my dad, he gave me the rundown that my sister and her husband would be picking me up from school, and then they'll be taking me home right after my economics paper. So that means that I have to clear myself from school the very day I finish my economics so that the next morning I'll be out of school. So I finished the call with my dad, and then Mr. Krakani started engaging me in a conversation. He was like, "Oh, why don't you stay longer in Ho? You know, you have an auntie here." And I was, at first, it didn't even dawn on me. Yes, I do have so I did have an auntie in Ho. I'm speaking in the past because she's late, and rest in peace to her. But at that time, it had not even crossed my mind, and I was wondering how he even knew that. But I just assumed that my dad probably mentioned it to him, so that's why he knows my auntie is in Ho. And he was like, "Why don't I stay with my auntie in Ho so he can show me around? Like, it's not good that I've come to the city, I don't know anywhere and whatever." And mind you, I didn't grow up in Ho, so the only route I know in Ho is the route from my auntie's house to my school. Sorry for the interruption. This is really frustrating, because I've recorded this video multiple times. I started recording this video at 4 p.m. Look at the time. I don't know if you can see. But it's currently 8:48. Almost 9 p.m. I've shot this video over and over and over again. And it's only after I'm done saying everything that I have to say, and I go and check, and it's either my phone my phone goes off, or my storage is full, or something just happens and then the phone stops recording. Anyway, back to the topic of me sharing my story. I sincerely hope that as I'm sharing my story, it also motivates other young girls to speak out and expose all these perpetrators out there. Okay, so I looked back at the video and I realized I got to the point where I said the whole idea was to just finish my paper and then be out of school. So I spoke with my dad, we agreed on that, and then from nowhere, Mr. Krakani started walking towards me. I was seated on one of the tables. You know, in this teachers' offices, in the tables, they have like books of students and all of that there, and normally we sit on the table while the teachers sit on their desk or on their chair with their desk and computer and all of that. As I was ready to get up and leave, he was approaching me, so I was a bit confused, and he was talking, and while he was approaching me, he kept saying, "It's not good that you come to the city, that is Ho, you come to Ho, and then you don't know the environment, you don't move around, like you don't know anywhere, at least explore around or stay with your auntie, then I can show you around." While he's saying all of this, he is approaching me, and then from nowhere, suddenly, I will not call it kissing, I don't know what it is, but his mouth was all over me. And I don't know if you are listening, those who know Mr. Krakani, he has a very big mouth. Yes, his mouth was all over me, saliva on my face. And in that moment, the only thing I could do was I had to fold my lips and press my lips inside like this. Yes, I had to be like that. And he was still talking, saying,
"The teachers, in fact, we deserve self-control allowance. Teachers, we deserve self-control allowance. Teachers self-control allowance, because it's not easy. Because now on."
Be involved in the primary and secondary school education of children. I have noticed, in fact, I was in secondary school, I went to a boarding school, and there were soldiers who were dating the senior students. There was one that even had the audacity and effrontery to marry one. It doesn't matter what thing she's in, it doesn't matter how old she is compared to her mate, it doesn't matter how mature she is compared to her mate, she's in school, and this man married her before her graduation. And this girl, by the time she gave birth, everything, you if you do the math, you know that she was already pregnant before the wedding and all that stuff. And like I said, this is a soldier to a secondary school girl. I don't know if he had known her since she was in like junior school, or when I see. Anyway, they still went to celebrate the wedding with them, or the other adults, they went to celebrate the wedding with them. And this man would not have said he and his colleagues if he and his colleagues have not had this conversation about it. And for him to address this video to the Ministry of Education is because he knows that all of them to be like, "It's true, this girl, that one, what are they eating, what are they?" Like, do you know how long these predatory things have been said? Let me tell you something, even back in the days, back in the old days, these men knew that they were not supposed to be with young girls. They knew, and they exerted their power, their wealth, their authority to be with children. A child can be 7 feet tall. It does not mean their brain is developed. Science has said it. Their brain is not developed until full.
Content creators, they are twisting the whole thing. The video I did, a grown man having an affair with a young girl, own him the right. Amen entertaining. No.
You are still talking. What Asu Kasa? What's the name? Content creators twisting or worse. Do you even understand the word twisting? No, you don't understand. Aren't you the one in the video talking about only teacher for Manhyia and when she saw allowance? Aren't you the one? And you what? So who is twisting your words? They are just talking about what you said. Nobody's twisting your words. You see, so what's Nasia Jones say be as now can one can ye say, but one can ye as simple. The best you could do for yourself. They say, oh, ube apologize. So one
Content creators, they are twisting the whole thing. The video I did, a grown man having an affair with a young girl. Own him the right. Amen entertaining. No.
You are still talking. What Asu Kasa? What's the name? Content creators twisting or worse. Do you even understand the word twisting? No, you don't understand. Aren't you the one in the video talking about only teacher for Manhyia and when she saw allowance? Aren't you the one? And you what? So who is twisting your words? They are just talking about what you said. Nobody's twisting your words. You see, so what's Nasia Jones say be as now can one can ye say, but one can ye as simple. The best you could do for yourself. They say, oh, ube apologize. So one can you ube apologize? Just apologize. Not try one so stop.
Supremo.
What's the teacher name? Now, that's the name you know this still. Education service. If I buy a picture to me.
Can you ah boy?
You know.
Because can you student na busasa ko say.
Boy, na for the picture to me boy. William, lady girl no, a lady way no. Penny ni day you no be video no be no. Obey video because of what this guy said. What is a kosu? Everybody's talking about it. Omo justice for them and them no. Emma, we ebe react to niyame kokoso bi. Unje kasa SS for money cranded down. And this guy did it. We teach any other SS. Did a video posted on TikTok. Say osa aban no e kura hwem na omo allowance for self control because enkura no ba form 1 for 3 years no enkura duani omudi entade omo hye de enkura no si no omo ya akono bi etine so omutimi nya self control no mo enkura na ma e osa aban no omo self control allowance sa kwasi empanyini no down kwasi awi. I don't know why this guy is still at the school. What child was saying about this time? Unity. We was saying unity. I don't know why he's still there. Was saying kako unity. Was he acquiring a pamon or cotton fee? Kofie nakubasha we are two ni. Kofie kubasha
or ban was our big defenders.
Or defenders are among for twisting the west. Now, as soon as I know, or no on cast open crano, but I'm a teacher for Nibi. What's and
I still defended
this guy, wait. And that wait, that's what I did. Wait, that's what I must start with my code. That's what the school be. A school not Chadi and wasn't come on catch now you wait, this guy. Say you're more self control allowance. What's your way?
Now then, I still this are justice for Inato or China Nato.
Say lady, no.
Yes.
Lady name this guy. Say onunti the pushing so on so mechanic.
Yeah. But don't say the background story no. So justice for China. I think say Nigerian a small girl. Yes. Exactly. It's an influence man. I understand. But make us on one no. Instead who now we did not try justify no justice for China no. Was it on also prejudice the man girl no. Say they.
Time.
Supremo you see. Sister no call Mauku girls or
yeah, just for China. So I'm saying Nigeria.
Yeah, in Nigeria.
The wife from mother
13-year-old girl.
And no be teacher in the file no ukuno.
13-year-old girl.
Okay. It's a man as a push the lady.
And push yes.
I say me too. Time you never buy.
Yes, because this no school number 13 years. Maybe school number 15, 16, 17. But we see. Lady no, my starting free lady no so na me pharmacy will teach any so. And I only teach anyone.
Oh, teach without shakai.
We
come crown wa bom.
But child no pass go school.
We come crown wa sabon. We come no wa bom. We come nchen crown hwe, okwa no bobo crown to na jimi sa.
Wadim se hu no.
We boy ni masa mama tie.
Senegal aso te no.
Se wo boy ni a mistake na na wo be report
for the picture to so
wait to be honest say wo boy ni akoyi obo ni akwawe we akwawe je so obo no na se wo yo ba oni akwawe ko wo wo tron ma akwawe warewa wo mistake eye mistake na na wo be rape no obe difa akra no akwawe obe wo tu wo jimi obe so we wo mu nyina mu tifie na wo se wo ba no friend mami baby one wo ba dia no ho fo mami twomba no obe nya akra no be rape no we obe obe we wo mantam na se wo ba o friend se wo soma na obo ma ne nko obe o pena rape no wonya no obe so mistake ma no ba be didi agro ebe ye mami wo ba be makra twinisie a teacher for na ba no mo fam kra ne nyina na ma nyina akwa ewudini so wo yo ba na ne we ko wo a fato tim se dachi bia ba kwa antena because on wo ba no ono ne mba ne be da we obe woman tell me if you were behind what dying one fee year now or baba ye be or ye bob or then a beda and man it's no fear obey. What do you mean? How do you tell say young man and crano? I quit 13 years at number school. No, who you are calling what them? Are you a madman? We would have walk raffle. Then because we would have Are you on drugs? How can you say I quit 13 years at number school? No, who you are calling? It's what's not control until young joke. Are you stupid? I don't get it. What we would have Supreme. Dabi yetetu fibem neteteo fibem neteteo Supreme abotre mon san fo mbaka shi po fo ngwana mo kan ho na mami na ka kwaku wo Supreme abotre no kro ena me kan yese boss kwaku yakan yese uni aba jimi akwase bia wa konta ebi nie mami se wo tran ma ko ne wo twempena only ne wo fatu trim that mbakwa antena because no one babeda jano abotre ukwa so ko entu nsen abotre Supremo sister no Mauku girls me person school me person me kan tin ho ho no wo ko I was Mauku girls na ne headmaster no say friend say Kakariko say Karika say Karika was away eja Diabana seed now dia no some years ago no abana wo de share from no na afifiri no eja afi na aba o edina ujaye no afi na afifi edina ujaye no nyame adom eja afifi ya no so no nipa no sei wadrum pempenso a obetimi aka na asem no aka ni yie no obetimi reach out to audience bebre na asamonso aba Africa has said you be a kutem be in Ayusum be Nigeria here. You know, share no. Say, and you also make an asem. Supremo. Lady bro, Brians and walk an asem away. Do you know what I'm thinking? Look at the number of years I would call secondary school year. Any period, no shena. Or there 23, 24, I go there 25, but share the number of years we secondary school. Why and draw sad we are saying wow. I won't mean can ask him. Won't mean can ask him and ne. When you have to grow, can ask him. Also record yes, also record. May because when we say I 13 years be a dinner. Or no need wait me. Yes, into no ebianka that time now we are no. Nanko no so bianko no so bit me. So what's nase? No adwene ho no tie. No hwe nneoma akoso nyina wo so no so ene Ghana for any wiase nyina ache na asem. Supremo, look at what some of these people are doing to our young girls. Time, new, ferry. Now what shall say no things man worker. Or say or through bubu, papa ni bubu. On beso bewu. Na onim akwa we ho bibia kyerese ne maame ne papa sa 13 ye. Dinta make sa na say eya one woni mu nyina no. Nso bu ho anka ode ya one kasa. O kese na still generations so. O so mpese bi beto yere. O man ka ho because wo di nkwase asem no. Na o man nyina ho. Wo di nse hu no na o yire nyina ho. Enti wo ne wasefo ne de e na o yere de o pese o mo de o mo ntena se no mun live no asasi so adodo de bia de bia no o munya bi se de osoro nyankopon ahyehye de ama wo mo na nemum wo abubu yare asumdwe pe fe na asumdwe nya bi da
obe bresa onkwa no opama but wo bre no on pese bre ni bi beka yere o wasem akraketo we ka kire wo bre no on pese wo bre ni bi beka wo ma o wasem akraketo we ka kire etu wo bre no supreme onkwa o yo omunya be fru ncha akọ na wo enjoy na wo bre cap ni su nchen so gumuma untimi ntere won fa na wo bre because of ade a wo de ye no akroyet ma ko school awie eda wo ko school ni wie ade che wo so clear na wo ko no wo akọchena so ana wo do wano o se na no so so kakra ana ade tafu ne num ye na nim kafri miri ni tin na disgusting ew supremo akraketo we edozo gbanson tin mu sei why you on say ana wo do wano ni wa ba na tafu ne num na ew supremo ede na ojo akra we won de akono wose me she house jesi oh so mo jesi short edim kwase
say when you cry no say we share ni honam bi
yes
imagine
back in the day
when you kakra we can say but say be we university and
when you kakra mponi o
mponi no so no afi no 17
17
it
imagine say the no sit o we no ka say o say ono no o kone hwa o be so hu so hwa wa bi ni window the moment ya to window na so ni ho ba papa no de na no ni trimu yes anu man anu o ja no ho kokko ye fast call lock window no esa bae
obi abaka so ni ho
enti anu ne man adwene ko so say ene senior man say me say ade no tai o san so kan sem bi. So sometimes when we are on vacation, on say vacation secondary school there, hey, must say we were say, or send a man be table and say that particular cinema or ho, or can say, hey, cinema, what you may get out. So no one did because said the papa is here no discipline. Pa.
Oh no, be adding the bastion.
It's your one and I gonna start to say, to say, hey, no, the I am no. Supreme Akra, start time, no, the coconuts and me a genidi.
Oh, yes.
Start time. Now. Yankopon de na onim se e mada bataba besi na supremo e ba yi ana esansu yi nkofo bebre pie afefa akwa no to soma me na mo no so men kana asem no
waram na
yes fan to soma yes akwa we mumu sei ana se ketiamon mo hwe madam mo hwe o mo sei you serious I'm ntimi njoma man
I was here Jimmy no
na da bi o se we zo tikono no abode se wo amana
ye for credit jamunsa
na ke tia mo do kanu na ewe ya wo nim sa ko be ba bi nkwasi asem we supremo asam na no wo kanu any videos na call viral na nko force nko di na tem no what has content creators got to do with that
and our boys what's be justify
what's also about be justify nkwasi asem na we de ni se unu na wa kanu
was it one year me
akwa we charge your secondary school and our charge your school bia say private school say yeah primary school say JSS say secondary school so we headmaster headmistress also yem show
because
say your man go school also yem show
also yem show
and your man go school no also yem show and you miss the day for say good tea
obey
ni enti kroma say supremo and ye story bia teacher ni bi ekokọ wi akora bia okọ boy bi say ono no nkwankwaje
onko jinjin no
Supremo we mo bit my sadia no mo na ma boys na agere mo bi sam kwase asem
okọ a wo say wa
et imagine say obi ade a child of secondary school and our child of middle school bi ade yo na boy adolescent teenager bi a person who be brought bi so no aba no because of trust no say minya feeling bi say na me yes ade na menya we ade advice papa no de ma no
nya de papa bi aka che no akwa bi
that's a Sunday pan akwa bit my catch no now wo pa allowance sometimes on the internet I na say you can't be just for trend you can't be the oboa we no
serious
supremo sa akwa we ebe so ya ka kire say your mom allowance because ultimate show also against the 14-year-old girl
13
17-year-old girl so also against the 50-year-old tell me somehow akwa what me say no nya adwena ka say mo wi a o sa say o ba be justify na content creators say hey fraud delete I don't know fraud delete I don't know hey
o allowance say 13 year ni akora ho anya
wakono ntino yen why ade
akwa say
na wo bi a we 35 40 then the one hwe ni ye kura na ono no was that 12 years check now check now akra no e sorry ya supreme we nya ayo anto na hye no ode ne nam ho no ne ho atima ye wakọ no
30 years
check no akra na
want just more kind no
o say
as an akra na ba na duani o mu di sese
aduani ba supreme secondary school en na ko bi aduani ba dey do secondary school aduani ba supreme aduani ba sa akra na supreme obusua mo fan channel mesremo akra na ne maame ama visiting na am bring new set of brand ade a on wonim kwai ba kura tobi no na ho ya wo akono ti wo no wo say
yeah more allowance so it's my control
wonyaza we so go through your educational system na manyame adom we mu no meje de say ye kire wo mu psychology ni sa anyoma ni na say de be ya o kwa bonti yenim do ko face wo ho etakoro no heden no e kwa be no fa so ye
kuna class ko nko bi class crowd
what's the sense na dey
to be honest won na tifia o so osuro no won na tifia na wo babaya o so panic kakra
hey wa man classes bia so won chiro be jwade unse to da yetimi engage o mo classes no o ba be chiro o ba dey private then bi na we make cancel contract no me man chiro ba dey
o ba wo ba mo man chiro
won se utie won se haruna hu ye eno nyimenu ohu obehu obetenka Supreme recently yeah man vice president nani bra pa because of who say ya the nurse so can USA SHS one oh you be no abuso omo say akusisai the nurse wo honin no yeah man me bufu ye na so okokasa wakaza no enye nkora no na wo so mo de omo te omo ka mama ya ka
kwaku na oba tisi abonte Mama, 4 sisters is almost street issue. Oh, sometimes to can't some show. We feel about catch say social media trend keke. Okwaku say nya mmiri no kuru nya me kan be. Yes say wonu ya ba jimi a. Kwase bia ya wakonta. Kwase bia twini ti wa say o makonta no wakonta na wan. Wei say wonu wonu ya ba e hihye wa mesrew. Onu ya ba na nkasa wan. Because mo ye den mo kwaku pia antena. Mo ye den Mukosropa from your day on your grand better. Because we need self-control. And if Felice boy self-control no crown, he needs to be paid for being self-controlled. And what TV about same way? It's okay, Mpacho Mr. Busau. A man on which I was school so no more allowance for day. So almost control almost and crime man and Kodana. Oh, yeah, can't send me. Yes, Ramo. Yamfa anyansa nton ansa na yakasa. You're in a public space. What can it tra? What you say? What trendy? TikTok ne social media ba. It may can be na eko. Masa. Obi na 13-year-old akwakoda on Nigeria. Ama akura na wu a. Adani news. Aspake justice for akura ya obi ye Canada yo. Karekani was a teacher. For all you know, Abia, that is not how the thing went. Abia, and your full story, no. The county.
And you also want on the side of the story.
And me, and I'm here teaching, you know. Men, I'm here say, come back, one teacher, no one, the head teacher now. Naming himself, Koku, I'll walk to a police station and make a report.
So be say me and say,
it's your investigation, my. A count of soul. But as long as you are quiet, then it means it is happening. It means it happened. Kwaku absence, silence there, it means consent. And Yakasan, Kwaku, the teachers are doing it. Kwaku keep saying they are doing it all. Kwaku said, "Baby, I'm catching yo." And Kwaku even GSS phone cry, GSS phone cry, teacher phone your mother. GSS. Kwaku now we be GSS na when you're 13 years. That means over GSS around 2011 about 11 years. 10, 11 remember. Because GSS 11 years.
GSS class 6, the GSS in the 11 years.
Until 11.
Now do you room?
Now we GSS by 13.
Acha by 14 we.
It is how cry we when you cry we koda. Mentiasie Kwaku, mentiasie. Adia.
Jesus na for
dia potin pa na wu.
Wasa kuchibo.
Oju asichere.
Jesus ni akora.
The parents ni bi so di e kan hu bi.
Mpipia o.
Kwaku say obo say
for national service for no for. Say on post this number.
Me ba. Me ba mo so.
Aha, on be pipia mo abramo.
a teacher parents in Ibiso. Teacher team be ne bani dia grubi a hwa no obo se no obu nani aguso asem koba no aka ne fie masa yenka defilement to fie o yenka rape case e wo fie when yen twanto so no wakase yenko tena yenga when yen twanto so masa yenka defilement e wo fie yenka rape fie wo your bad time mama especially mama for papa for yema yeni nkoye ma ne ho se teacher ni bi teacher ni nyina damfo no ba ena teacher ni madam fo no teacher ni besra wo basen oba akosra teacher ni se omukodi nkomo ben enkomo ben no omukodi kwagu omukoshe e kan nkomo ben omukoshe abrof no mkatwi wo TV so no komo ben na me teacher ni kodi a ai me ba besra me twam na me Mary me yes Mary wo fi an ma besra no obes dia nkomo ben na ne akora ni bedi obos kuma hunhuna na obehwe so ifi adia oni betete na mami ana be wo ne sa mami teacher one say me konsuo ma no teacher say me konsuo ma no but on sa niema no parents form na nsi form national service for mumunya pool of nkura bebere say kura hu bi da mako tretre school apart from say free university buy no maba ye baba to especially who's a teaching partner for absorbing most of them masa woni mu future o masa woni mu future Tiria mekano, only future. Over national service. You don't know where in 10 years time you're going to end up. And mother 2 minutes of pleasure no, and be destroy your life. Muntieni. And when you first see a dear, what in ten one sound, what in ten one son on Zankano. So who Korea, Otra. And Mary dear Bibia. And Mary any dear Bibia. Eya botra ne mre ene die bibia enkora no wo kira de wia enkora ne bi ono ma omudu sa age na omupa ho hyehye omupa ho twitwi obese oni udi agro teacher ni enye wadamfo ne akora enye wo playmate no enu nti no wo classmates opobi ne di agro ne omunko di agro mama ne me konso mamo mane me konso wu nyentwitwa wonan nyentwitwa wonsa ma ne twinso brem masa e mane mesiw ne mama o new to me suni ma asesa koma ma me no nsima wo masa mo ni na ho in as much as say enkwani temptation ne den dey say mo no entwanto so esan ho yes esan ho entwanto so no esan entwanto so ho you wan be bi e bia oni akora bi na akoye sabate nam say oni akora ne ye free nti no obodi e be ka say wa masa hwe wachi na hwe wanim na tutu na mo ye u pe bi awe a mo service for na mo ni o mo koy na no mo nche bi nwe wanti asia mo nche mo nwe sa anye yi obi an kotra ne ba bi wo pe na wa mpere akọ pasa Jesus for nkra na say mo ko kire o made no ma wani na ho you don't know your future unim ba bi e chena wo be wie kwako sa de yes you don't know say 10 years time you be sitting here 10 years time e bi no be no opportunity bi bus adikete na destroy bibia akoy minim ba bia wachi se kora wachira de akodu ye papa event say oh ba ana adrusu honorable me enton kan wa koy ho yesra wa we de wa me enton kan wa ho a ye bedwa wo me enton kan what say me enton kan say mo ye ne den wo so kofi kakra wo so kofi mo de ne kwato akura onim se kamra ni ho nto be jimi mo eti mo mane kofi rada why on my PZ boys no on be wa kamone kama on kofi yesra ma na mo national service ko mo nye careful yo
kuku dosen ka asem bi me ankasa na wo metrim na mre na fie ma me fa no ntwam na address na fie be ya na wo metrim pa time na me best start lead no asem no say are we believing that she is entirely correct based on her loan submission?
Okay.
3 sides to a story. She mentioned that she's a feminist.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All starting off.
Okay.
Yes, but I feel say you don't have to be a feminist to be an advocate for this then and the way she was emphasizing on the fact to say feminist way feminist be sometimes uncle for no. You do baby I said music come asem.
Yes.
Most of my blind na asem no kra na bi ho aya ka no na said the necessity no. Yes sister na best we understand what she's doing and what she's trying to do. Mental health and ade ni na hu hia. But on say you don't even need to be a feminist to talk about this.
To talk about this. To share your story. Me say if this story is true, girl is story about Bontino. I believe said that day never Bontino. Or better Nebia.
Yes. I shall not so. Yes.
It's you don't need to be a feminist to tell your story.
Yeah.
And I said, like Kukwa said, there is sides of a story. Your side, my side, and it's
something I want to call for. Cinema. Yes. Cinema I call for.
Canada. Cinema.
A bit about say sister Nana said Jumato.
Menton Kai. So I'm a casa. Now you say we are no crew.
Because said the sister say walk prima unkwana or money where is in China. And
I couldn't the funny thing. Cinema I just say men casa because GhPage for me. Old classmates in minimum. We hear anymore.
And now money
ni mo be am show tutu.
Now if SHS for the no if na the old school be.
A story by say sana no dey am. Ono kwa wa say.
And na make say no obi so mo no. I say when you update am na.
Ken we SHS
Mr. Education Minister.
Mr. Edu I was saying GS yet here.
Yeah, young flow, yeah, now they're towards your charm.
Because that passion in here, maybe push to why that portion.
Investigation, I could say. Remove.
We need to know. It's important. Why ready? Yanko. All right. Kwagu.
Supremo.
Mr. Edu. Yet to Kroma and Mr. Edu, I'm catching say. SHS headmaster.
Yeah. Ken USD SHS.
Ken USC.
SHS.
One name Akrabia, Akranic video. Or fear crown didn't such a cranim pokium, you need your person was fetching for them.
Yeah.
A pabontain, a cranis, a crowd. Emma, your querino.
Yeah.
Say, yes, one cotton if you can crack. Say, no academic headmaster, right?
Yeah.
Yes. They want to find out, say, we investigating. Now the committee is taking about 2 weeks to investigate. Not the report about. It's been over
2 weeks on.
Yeah, it's been over a month.
Because some of the same 2 weeks, but yes.
GS. Akosi saying, Honorable Haruna Idrisu potentially want to be president. Can we trust you with our kids? Akosi saying, Kwaku 2-3 weeks, 1 month about Mr. Edu, our coffee crowd, KNUST, academic headmaster, SHS, and the teacher, you know, Mukasa on Kotinefi. Akosi saying, we want to know. Yes, Remo.
Yeah.
And yeah, because when you make some investigation, by investigation by way they are reported among country. And are you still investigating? I could say more code of conduct say irrespective of sacra number penny or 1 penny. They are out.
Yeah.
I could say away. And I'm not going to crib as a song for Grana. Because the class will be in the same Piabonte. And Akosi saying, Mr. Haruna Idrisu, Akosi say,
we're Tifiasam now.
You have seen
title now. Akosi saying,
how far with the investigation?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Title now. Akosi saying,
yeah. And I come so far, yes, sir. Mr. Edu, Akosi saying, yes, hopefully, nobody update me.
Update na to sonana, and Akosi saying,
I'm yeah, for my picture count. For the picture, a shame. So, I'm done with the picture. Now, post one on Kwame. Why? We see who the Akusim GS or Mummy who the Akusim. Now, quite a community. Sakwe community.
Oh, Mr. Markman, Bravo.
Community now will be out and free. Community.
Hey, Papa allowance.
Mr. Allowance. Mr. Allowance.
For pre salary increments, then every money, Haruna Moko, every money health minister. What was say?
Self control allowance.
When you bear and few Whitechapel draws Montino.
Yeah, Intino. Yeah, man allowance. Quaquenfacia.
Supremo, Matia.
I was for in any day and come up to training in ABC. Namiguso Ekaimo say RASH HOUR Foundation.
Yes.
You so solicit for funds. Yes, sir. Obibia said, Mama kind home boy. Na Christmas with the widows in the 19 koyena enye fe. Ya ho dintimi. Ye mpese be starting ya kokan finfini. Na ya yeso na anya kama. Enuti ne fresh obi am boy. 0593025576. Dini GhPage Limited. Odi ya na ama between the 502422851008. And only a manager number Boatin Dennis number e wo no. Yes, sir, Obia May Adoy, Obia May Moa, Nabibia, and Yakama. Near the Nasa Cassia, so my best deal door to door shipping. best door to door ship it say almost so aso ya sremi de nkomodidie ebremu na yesade na sekese ema eye o se kromeduane pafo se kromeduane pa omna de fufu party on the park on the 13th December na iba no yesade na sekese ema 3p garlic mixture yada mo se bebre se mo so ya sremi de we ebremu sana Zion construction so die papa for mo si die papa okroma yada mo se Anasbo enterprise pop hine nyame shaw Michelle, Executive Senators International School teacher for headmasters. I'm which I manade. Yamin Shamunina, Sasuna, a emulate herbal supplement. Yapa Katanka Edibe Jaso, Katanka herbal for the Aba, a immune support and general well being. Abuja, Yenano, Yedomina say, Yamia Duma, Wednesday, Ebesia, Abuja, Yakro Bibia.
Dofo, so per company albeit me a de ho atso omoso e ba no adansi ene hu dwumedie bia dia enwa ene Zion View Construction and Services e ba no general building construction say yensi dan fit scratch enko na wieye na enye de wakoma pedie enwa ne Zion View Construction and Services e ba no dampness treatment say walls ho na cracking enso elikifa walls ho tino ama apotobibre age wo dan no aboso dia Zion View samen kan show say obe apply waterproof coating e de ama external and internal walls no sane be ya wonso no obetimi afa wodan no ho afa na apotobibre nyina so akle e de ama e biem no se ba no Italian graffiato se wo si abefo de ya baby a wo ho access scratch lines ne nam ho fefefe eno so no omudi sa dwumade no kama stamped concrete for compound se wo pe concrete papa e de aya o compound a e be che na be san so aye fe e de ama odia fashion Zion View Construction and Services omo ensa ebano epoxy floor me pacha so pe epoxy floor papa o pe de beche e de amount o pe de hoho etunan e de sofia obeka se emom o floor si eyefe so o pe e de amount garage floors basement countertops and na sempo no o pe ne so commercial dwumede bia udi se bank bi na wusi restaurant bi na wusi hotel bi na wusi enwa ene Zion View Construction and Services so what Ghana anase amano no dia na o pe company a on be sofia no SSA Diamaudia. Me patcho for numbers we sing 0543 123829 0543 123829.
Abusuafo ye mawa papa kase ko so bahaye.
The white zone is for immediate.
Accra, are you ready? This is Rashad. It's tradition, it's culture, it's vibes, it's a feast. Get your appetite and your squad because it's time for fufu on the park. It's Piano Pamba. Downstairs at 14 star 70